idea to make this goddamn sneaker stupid shit app, and you decided to release it to the masses, it's been nothing but absolute garbage. No one had any issues when you dropped everything on your site. Bots cooked, manual people still cooked. It was good. It was good. But then you decided when the fucking Chrome posits came out, the last good foam posit you made, because whoever you hired to design your shoes now, they fucking stink, because there's maybe what? The only good shoes you make now are fucking Jordan 1s and a few Nike shoes. Everything else is literal dog shit. So why don't you fucking pay someone that can make an app that fucking works and has a goddamn sneakers pass button? Because I just drove Fast and fucking Furious style with my boy all the way to the pickup zone just for me not even to have a chance. I know I still wouldn't even have copped, but to not have a chance is fucking stupid. Adidas, please never go this route. Don't drop shoes on your stupid ass app. I'm actually pissed off because what if I fucking got into an accident trying to get into this fucking zone? Yeah, that'd be my fault for doing that over some fucking bitch ass Nike shoes, but I fucking hate you, Nike. Fucking suck a cock.
Man, that boy was hurt. Man.
Welcome guys to the Unlaced podcast. I am
True.
your host, Chris. To my right, you're my right.
I
can't remember what you're on. Like,
oh yeah, you play them back to back, right? Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Somewhere on my
I'm
right
here,
or
bros.
left,
I'm here.
Gabe. I felt like that was a fitting intro for what we've been seeing these past couple of days.
That's definitely how I feel. I don't. Yeah. I think he speaks for all of us.
Yeah. So for point of reference, that was a guy that was highly upset at when the Satin ones came out.
True.
Last year.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, 18.
No, I thought that was last year.
Satin ones are 19.
Oh no, wait. When was the Lace 'Em Up event? That's when they came out.
Last year.
Yeah. So last year. Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah. So that was that was a clip from him being upset about the Satin ones being released on the SNKRS app. But I think the sentiments are the same. It's something that pops up every time the SNKRS apps like break down.
My man was hurt.
Yeah, he was messed up. Yeah, so yeah, I think that was the best way to start this episode. So we probably should just jump into it, honestly.
Lay it to him, bro. Dang. Look at Chris. Look at Chris. Oh shit.
Oh wait, no, I got hold on. So thank you guys for joining us. Shout out to our listeners. Make sure you subscribe, comment,
real
like,
life bloopers
share,
going on.
All that. Make sure that you guys support us. Your support helps us continue to do this show every single
blooped up
every time we get a chance.
I just want people to know that Chris is real with his mic stand every episode, and this week I'm holding my mic.
Every day it's like every episode is you a different way of how you're gonna do your mic.
It's honestly it's because one you probably have like a table space.
Yeah.
Like in front of you. See, I ain't got that.
Yeah.
You're looking real consistent, bro.
I literally take this off. I like take the cord out and that's it. I keep this like I'll keep the mic and everything attached and I just like fold it and keep it on my table so I don't have to always do it. Because what I've noticed is I have an issue of like I'll always put it somewhere different when I take it down and then put it back. So I'm like I like the way it was set up last time, and especially just like volume wise. I was like, because I've noticed like the past episodes like my voice has been really low. So I was like, let me keep it where it's at now because I know that no matter what, I know exactly how I'm gonna always put it back. Like when I bring it back to like when I'm recording, it's like that. So yeah, I was like, you know.
Okay, all right. Well,
when we're done with this pandemic,
I got the left hand today.
Yeah, when we're done with this pandemic and we get our space, we'll be able to keep the mics up, so they'll always be
true.
So yeah, but. Yeah,
we're gonna film out of a storage unit. That I figured out the way to beat the cost, bro.
Wait, do they have
outlets?
outlets?
I don't think they have outlets in there, dude.
Damn. If
We
they
might have
did,
to
that would
bring
be.
generators, like our own generators,
Hey, how
and just.
generators last up what 6 hours?
I mean, we don't need much, bro. It's just
Yeah,
two laptops
yeah,
recording.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're good. Yeah.
yeah, we juiced up.
But yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. But yeah, so back to these off-white fours. Well, I don't want to. I would go ahead.
Well, actually, I don't know if we cut this into if we cut time for this into the layout this week.
Mhm.
But we briefly kind of discussed on like that we wanted to introduce the episode on a lighter note.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So go ahead.
Um,
Do your thing. The floor is
he
yours.
said, do your thing, do your
Do your thing.
thing.
I forgot. Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, it's not even. It's something crazy. It's something serious. But I would definitely like to maybe I don't know if shedding light is the word or just bringing the subject to the table.
Mhm.
Um, it's yeah, I guess something people find themselves struggling with or are now realizing that there's a key component of this, and it's to have a healthy component of this, and it's basically mental health.
Yeah.
um I think that it's definitely two words that are being thrown out a lot more, given the pandemic, and not just from like people who know the subject and know the ins and outs of whatever it may be, but just from like common everyday people, people you follow, people I follow, ourselves
Mhm.
probably use this word. Um, and I just think that it's really key to check on yourself and check on others around you.
Yeah.
I know like some people say that I've seen things on social media like remember the ones that checked up on you and yada yada, and I think that's just so grimy, bro. Like people, everyone works differently,
Yeah.
and some people seclude themselves, they need that time on their own. And I think it's more beneficial to understand maybe a friend in your life who functions that way and know how to give them the support they need,
Mhm.
because for them they might not need communication for 2-3 days. They might need to just be alone, and that's how they work. And obviously you can't check up on that person
Yeah.
per se. So I just think that's a really bad like a mindset to have on the overall situation. But I would like to just remind everyone to give that 5-minute conversation to someone you haven't spoken to in a week or two. Send that text out and just say, yo, what's good, hope you're doing well, yada yada. um for me personally, it became a bit overwhelming. um and it's not like I had a lot going on, um or that everything that I did have going on was too difficult,
Mm.
but I just really I clammed up. Like I wasn't talking back to people, I wasn't responding. My messages were just building up. I mean, shit, I didn't get back to you for a couple of days at one point.
Yeah.
um and it's just like the mind can go many different ways during all this. If you're someone who's incredibly social and is used to being around people and is used to hanging out and is used to trying to make plans every weekend, this shit is new for you.
Yeah.
And it's been new for a couple months, or maybe by now you're used to it, but overall it's new to you, and it can really change your perspective and your thought process, and it can really shut you down. And
Yeah.
I think it's just we're not all experts, but it's good to have that mentality that we can be adults and we can have those conversations, and we can reach out to a friend and not think to ourselves like, well, they didn't reach out to me, I'm not gonna reach out to them.
Yeah.
We're not kids, and if you do have people in your life like that, you should take that time and reach out, and don't question yourself and say, well, would they do it for me? Would the next person do it for me? Like, nah, dude, like just worry about that person, give them their time, give them their attention that they need in that moment.
Mhm.
And yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on that because I did a lot of observing during that time of mine and just looking around and looking to see if maybe other people showed, signs of things that I was doing. And even like talking to people where I was like, you know what, my bad, I've been this, I've been that. A lot of people were like, dude, I feel the same way, or I felt the same way.
Yeah.
And it's just really crazy how a lot of things seem relatable to people, but not a lot of things come to light in terms of talking about it. So I just want to push that envelope just a little real quick, take that time. Don't ever feel like no one is not willing to listen to you or talk to you.
Yeah. No.
Bam.
Yeah. Hey,
Give me my Nobel Peace Prize right now.
no,
right
yeah,
now.
That I'm glad you said that. And I don't want to like I would speak to my own experience of that. We've talked about this in the past. I've done it multiple times where it's like, for me, like you said, like I'm a person that I shut myself down from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people that do, worry about, hey, are you good? And I just am like, I don't have the mental energy to deal with trying to not say fake a conversation, but act like I care in a conversation that I don't want to have at that moment. Because, you could always do the traditional, hey, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm good. Can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
But really be like, yo, I'm just like kind of losing it. And so I don't want to ever like put like I don't ever want to put a dark cloud over a conversation, especially if somebody's coming happy and wanting to talk and everything like that. So I usually just will seclude myself and just say I'm just gonna I'll do like and I've told you this before, like we've had times where I'm like, yo, just send me everything that you're doing and that you need me to do. Like if I don't respond, just know I saw it and I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I feel better and I feel up to it, I'll hit you up. And usually I'll hit you up at like 3 o'clock in the morning when you're already asleep, and you'll wake up to my response. I'll have like a long response of everything, because at some point in that day I'll be like, okay, I'll send out, yep, I did this, I'm looking into this, I'm doing this kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I get it. And so a lot of people, I do that to a lot of people, and I know that a lot of people always wonder about that. But you're right, especially at this time, like people have so much time to kind of just sit in their own head and
Mm-hmm.
start thinking, and like
It can get dangerous, bro.
yeah, man. And
It can
so
get dangerous.
I always say, take a walk.
Mm-hmm.
I've had I have friends that I talk to about this and let them, and like they they'll hit me up and be like, hey, do you want to talk? And I'm like, nah. They're like, okay, cool. And that's the end of it. But as long as you know your boundaries, like don't force yourself into a social situation that you don't feel like being in.
Mm-hmm.
um and if you are a social person, find that person that's willing to listen. Of course, ask them, hey, is it okay if I talk to you? You don't have to
Yeah.
respond, or you don't
And
have to.
for the most part, like everyone has that person or a
Mhm.
person. Um, it's just really finding that comfort in yourself to express your vulnerability.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, or one of the maybe. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, but I'm sure a lot can relate. Is that you don't want to like express those feelings, knowing that it can just, I don't. It's just it's an emotional can, that some people
Yeah.
just don't want to open, especially towards others and how they may react and
Yeah.
whatnot. But I definitely encourage people to do so, and I encourage people to listen if they have that person come to them, because you never know the difference that you'll make, man. It's tough out there, dude. If it's not
Yeah.
mental health, some people are affected by COVID directly,
Yeah.
at home, and there's just a lot going on, and I think we can all do a part by just being willing to listen
Yeah.
to the next person.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely take that time out. This is the perfect time to do that. So,
Mhm.
you know, it doesn't seem like anything's getting better anytime soon. So,
Or
you know,
changing,
yeah, yeah. So,
we're gonna
sports is
be.
back ish. So if that's what helps,
That's your outlet, yeah.
yeah,
You got something.
something out there
No
instead of
more,
streaming all day.
no
No
more
more doing.
highlights.
Yeah, exactly. No more
No.
looking back at games that we all know the outcome of a bunch of times.
Sorry,
Um,
Chris. You'll never see Cam Newton in the Panthers jersey again. It's okay.
Never, never. I don't think I'll ever revisit those games either. Like I
I
really
mean, there's
don't.
not many to
Yeah,
revisit.
I don't want to revisit any of those games. I don't like the way that you know what. Anyways, speaking of expressing your feelings,
Love everyone.
Love everyone, and Twitter is showing the love that they don't have for the sneakers app. Most recently, this past weekend, the Off-White 4s dropped.
Yes.
With this being a pandemic, of course, you're not going to a store and just walking in to cop.
Or enter a raffle.
Yeah, exactly. So you are doing your best, either finding a good bot or hoping that you get lucky with 17 phones on your lap.
Speaking of, but go ahead.
No, yeah, we're gonna get into that. So sneakers app. I always say sneakers apps. Sneakers app had a meltdown in a sense,
as per usual.
With a big release that it is, it melts. It people are lit. I wake up to Twitter, people that I've never heard talk about shoes talking about, yo, this app is broken. What is wrong with this? Why would they put this?
People's first L. This is a lot. This is the first L for a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people were taking L's. They
were like, "Yo, we need the shoes, only sneakers," and this is their first time experiencing how just trash the whole experience is.
Yeah, there's a lot of the funny thing was there's a lot of people that like go, it's kind of like a everyday thing for them, so they kind of just didn't get it,
Like me, you just become accepting of it.
And then the people that don't normally go through it were I had 3 phones I was using and it didn't even let me get in, and and so we talked about this before. I think you had a good idea. I can't remember what the idea was.
Yo, I just want to say that if you ever ask someone to cop a shoe on sneakers for you, just to try, do not forget to tell them that they need a Nike account. Because I forgot to tell the people that I asked for. So at 7 a.m, they're like, dude, it started asking me all these questions, personal information about making an account. And I was like, oh, damn. Like, who doesn't already have a Nike account? Like, it just didn't register that if you don't have one, you can't do it. And half the people I asked couldn't do it because they didn't have an account. So just food for thought, when you remember and you ask someone, make sure they have an account to the things that you ask them to buy from.
Everybody just make a Nike account. Honestly, like you should have an account, like a
Foot Locker, 10.5, please.
Yeah, no. Have an account. Like just have an account in the tuck. Foot Locker, you should have an account for. You should have an account for Champs. You should have an account for Foot Action.
Don't they all use the same one now?
Oh, they do. Oh,
I thought they only used the one app now.
They could. I don't. Well, I'm just being because I set up an account a long time ago, so it's just always something I had like ready.
Okay, because I know at some point they signed me out of all those accounts, so I don't really know what's going on. But proceed, bro. My bad.
No, yeah, you're good. So, Off-White 4s. I thought looks wise, I thought they were okay. I didn't like them when I first saw like the first pictures of them when they first were like going around like, oh, this might be the next Off-White that drops, and I wasn't a fan of it until I saw like.
You didn't like it when I think the first time we saw the shoes when they had that table that was full of all the samples.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the first time I saw them, and then the next time I saw them was the release, and so I was like, oh, these actually turned out nice. I like. I kind of like them. But anyways, we all know the story of Off-White and what's going on there. Let's get into the sneakers app. What does Nike, Jordan,
wrong one,
Converse do?
Honestly, bro, they need to go back. Like, I was looking at the other day of the when the Yeezy 2 dropped, and what they were doing around then. I really liked the whole tweeting the link to their drops. And I also liked when they had they would tweet the photo and you had to look for the word, and then that was the word to get in. Do you remember that?
No.
It was, yeah. So I think it was right after the bots started eating up the tweeted links.
Mm-hmm.
Nike would tweet the link and a photo of the shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the background of the photo there's a bunch of words, and one of the words was completed, was spelled right, and that word, you needed that word to get in, like it was part of the buying process.
Oh, dope.
But then bots ate that up too, so it was, and then I guess they just went to sneakers from there. But I mean, honestly, that guy on the phone was kind of right.
Yeah.
Back then, I mean, bots would cook, but it was, I had higher success rate back then than I ever did now with sneakers.
Yeah. Because I used bots back then too, and I was using bots, and people were still like, people that didn't use bots were still getting.
Yeah, like I've never used a bot, like my own, like me run my own bot. I've never done that. I've paid for bots, but
Yeah, I paid for a bot too. Yeah.
I've never ran my own.
No.
And like I would be able to cop by myself and with bots, so it was just better then. I don't know if there's like just an overwhelming amount of people that want to buy these shoes every release, and it's just too much. Or if Nike really just has a dookie ass app, which I think that really is the case too. But just, I don't really know how you get better. Like, you just have to, I think, at some point, accept that the bots are there and focus on making the experience better for the people that don't have a bot.
Do you, because, and so we talk about like years ago, but when we were using bots, and as well as doing what happened?
My cell phone. Oh,
um
Jesus Christ, man.
We were using bots, we were hunting, and we were using the apps. Like that was we were using the Nike, the Nike.com. We were going out and using all these things were happening at once, and also raffles as well.
Damn.
Like there was so much going on at once, and people were still there was people that weren't getting them, of course, but there were also people that were able to either get them for maybe $40 over retail if they were lucky, if they caught somebody, right out the door, or maybe they knew somebody.
Which, by the way, I try to do all weekend. I was throwing my money at people with those off-white 4s, and nobody was looking out for the boy.
I was like, you have it.
I mean, like, look, bro, StockX market was 1,300. If you're a seller and you sell that, you're only getting 1,100. So if I'm offering you $1,100, come on, bro.
You hear that Unlaced money? Unlaced money getting thrown away?
Hook me up, dog. Yeah. Like, dude, look, I didn't, but look, man.
He was doing his tour on his story.
Look, bro, I don't use this word often, but those off-white 4s are truly, truly a fucking beautiful ass shoe to me. Like, that color, that whole just all sail upper just fucking works.
Look at the sparkle in his eye.
It works,
when he
yo.
Says that.
Look, man. Look,
yo,
man.
help my guy Gabe out right now. Somebody look out for the boy.
Sell me the damn shoes.
If any of you guys out there owe me a favor, please. Hook my G up.
I got favors out there that they don't carry that weight though. So like
they're not that heavy. Nah, damn. Nah.
It's all good. I don't really mind paying for that resale. I just wish that people weren't so aggressive over $100. And I guess, people can look at me and say, well, Gabe, just pay that extra $100 and lock down a pair. But no.
But how much, like, you're getting how much percentage of profit off of this? Like,
dude, you're getting $900. You're getting $900 on top of profit.
You could eat that $100 like easily.
and I would wear the shoe in front of you, bro.
Yeah,
Like, man, whatever. Like
it'll immediately,
I
like
mean,
me putting it on my foot and letting it touch concrete would immediately drop the price. So you don't even got to worry about me, flipping it behind your back.
let me briefly tell y'all, world. I didn't get the shoes. I know I posted them on the gram. I know you guys saw someone asked me if I wanted them. Let me tell y'all,
Yes, for
he did not.
2,500.
He did not take my money, and I didn't even get I didn't even get a chance to buy the shoes. To be real, bro, I was like, look, man, run it up. Y'all saw that, and then I got ghosted, and then I was told that all the shoes are gone. So, yeah. And that's my cousin for y'all. Yeah, what's up, world? What's up, world? Tell him. That
was my cousin.
Tell him.
The cuz is doing you like that. That's the cuz I heard. He gonna be at the next party too.
It's a family affairs over here, but that's the negative ones, bros.
Man.
But yeah, let's keep talking Off-White Force.
Nah, yeah, but
we're supposedly getting a men's pair, same colorway.
Later this summer.
Yeah, so
probably end August.
Another L, but I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Which is gonna shoot the jeez. Oh, this market's gonna.
So do you think that the women's pair will have a less resale than the men's pair? Like,
no. Like, you know what I'm thinking people are gonna do?
What up?
They're gonna do that bullshit OG bullshit tag.
So one is a first release and one's a second release?
Yeah. They're gonna do that bullshit. I already know it. People are gonna act like, because depending on, like, I'm sure that they're probably gonna look identical, just sizes are just gonna be bigger. But
just want to push Chicago on real quick.
Oh yeah, come on.
What up, Chirac?
But if you think about it, if you think that
Chicago,
there's gonna be if you think that there's gonna be a difference in appearance, then yeah, they're like, I think the women's is still gonna be up.
Yeah,
and resale.
I think the women's might be a sleeker looking shoe overall when you put them side by side.
Yeah.
I just want a pair. Like, I really, really want a pair. It's such a fire Off-White. Oh man.
I'm sure if you hit Barlow's and just say, yo, this is how much I got on the table right now.
Look, Barlow's. I think we're the same size, by the way. So I'm going to look.
Yeah.
I'll take your used pair. It don't even matter.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my money at him when he's on the show, bro.
Yeah,
straight up. I'm bringing the checkbook for sure.
So he's just going to do a lineup of shoes. Like, all right, so this is what I have available. And then you're just going to write out. Yeah, you got to do it. No, but what I was saying was,
what up?
Years ago, we were doing all these different things, raffles, website, bots, actual in-persons, all that stuff. And people were still getting, everything they wanted. People were losing out on shoes, of course, because, there were always those people that were able to either backdoor or get more than just one shoe per person bullshit rule. But we're looking at now where I'm sure that Nike understands, Nike, Jordan, Adidas, all these brands understand that there's more people out there. So I'm sure they back these apps to handle the flow. Because I would be shocked to think that they sit back and see their apps melt down within 5 minutes of a drop of a major release and say, I think that was a success, and then keep it the same exact way over the years. Like, I'm sure that they have to do bug reports, and they upgrade it to a certain extent to be able to handle. It's just like when people do live streams for the first time. Like, when you think about like people that do live streams or have events that are live streamed.
You know what I don't like? My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No,
sorry.
Oh, but like, it's just like you'll have like an event that happens that people are not expecting. They're like, oh yeah, we're probably going to get upwards of like 5,000 people, and then they get 10,000 people into the stream, and it crashes the server.
Yeah.
And then maybe 5-10 minutes later, they reboot it. Okay, we're gonna just put the gauge out for way more and just hope that we can handle it. And then after a while, they can handle having 10, 15, 20,000. It'll run smoothly. Is Nike, Adidas, all these brands, are they looking at and saying, okay, cool, we know that we do this. There is upwards of 100,000 people trying to get into this app all at once within a 30-second window. We need to figure out how to upgrade this to be able to handle that. Even if they don't have 100,000 shoes available, we need to be able to upgrade to people being able to get there and at least get in line and at least it function correctly so that they're not getting to the checkout screen, putting information in, and then it's saying up, sold out. And it's like,
so that's what I don't like. So I think that they realistically don't need or haven't been upgrading simply because when you look at the process of buying through sneakers, it's not a complete checkout.
Yeah.
So all you do is ask for your size. And then you go into another lobby, basically. And then people get picked out of there and then you buy the shoes or not. So I don't necessarily think that there is a problem on their end because the way that their system is created, I think because you go into a whole second lobby, it allows for like a I don't know, like it just makes it easier for traffic to flow. What I don't like is that I just wish that it was like a traditional buying process. You can check out all the way, and if you check out, you check out. If you don't, then you don't.
Yeah.
Would that make that more difficult? Would they need stronger what's that word I'm looking for? To host a stronger
server?
Yeah, would they need a stronger server? Possibly at that end, yeah. But I feel like implementing the full complete transaction process would create a different experience
for the better.
Yeah. And then there's no longer people like, well, sneakers is bullshit. It's all random, but not really random. I never get picked, blah, 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 blah. With the whole process, at least you get to see it through.
Yeah.
And it kind of would eliminate the filling shit out and then getting to the end and then it's saying your shoes are sold out, which happens to me every freaking week. Every week.
But going straight to the checkout, that's what like Foot Action all them do.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They'll let you know like once you pick the sizes like that and you try to go to add to cart, it's like that. It will say,
it'll tell you it's sold out.
Either sold out or these or this. There are people that have this shoe at this size in their cart already.
Yeah.
Wait until all transactions are cleared and then you're next in line for whatever.
Which, I mean, it creates a longer process. Yeah, shoes, like maybe that's the thing with sneakers is that they're looking more so at like being in and out and done with the release within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the thing, they by 7:15 everything's gone already. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's what they're going for. But I do feel like the longer, complete, seeing it through checkout process would create a better experience for most people.
But to like even speak to that is, if that's the case and you know that that's the case, why continue to go with the process that you know is frustrating the customers? Because if you're trying to go for a clean checkout within a couple minutes, I get that. Like, yes, people want to be able to say, yo, we're sold out. We do it. Like, yo, website's live. And then we sell out in a size within, 20 minutes. The small sold out. We're happy about that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we want everybody to be able to get a chance at these shirts without having to worry about, yo, I tried to get in and it wasn't letting me in. Said that it was there, and then when I put my credit card information in, it says, "Oh, sorry, sold out." And now,
are you introducing the idea of the early access? You were saying? You were saying about you were saying about
yeah. Act like y'all didn't hear anything that just happened.
Yeah, cut that part out.
Y'all know.
No one's gonna notice a 20-second chunk just
Come on, what?
Edit it out. Ain't nobody gonna notice that.
No, but yeah, so it's like, but if that's like, if we have people hitting us up saying, yo, I can't get this, it's saying this sold out, and then we have a barrage of people every release coming and saying, yo, your process is broken, I can't get my shit. Even if, and yes, even if say, yo, maybe if we switched it up and did the straight to checkout, straight to buying, and they don't get it, at least I'm sure that they would be a little bit more understanding of, I was a little too slow. Maybe I should have had my card already, on the autofill on my computer or on my phone or whatever. But if you're telling me, yo, go in, pick your size, and then say, okay, now you get to wait, and hopefully you get picked, you're gonna have more people being upset and being like, yo, like, this feels like one of those rigged raffles that I go to at fucking the mom and pop shops every other weekend. Yeah. I'd be better off spending the 150 on a bot to hopefully be able to get a shoe, because even bots are missing.
Spending that $3,000 on the bot and buying your own.
Can we get an spot?
Which is what I want to do, by the way.
Can we get an Unlaced spot?
Dude, we couldn't. It wouldn't be called the Unlaced spot unless we made our own.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, but I don't got the juice like that in terms of coding. And I don't really know Python like that. But I want to get a bot. I want to run that shit for me every release and also lease it out to other people. Which I'm probably gonna do, because if you can beat them, join them, and
true.
I need these damn shoes. Like, I need them. I need shoes. Please, retail, hook me up, someone.
I think it would be a good investment, because at the end of the day, think about resale value on the shoes that you are getting that you're missing out on. You might as well spend all that money on a bot and be able to just pay the retail from that point on.
And then occasionally,
make a couple
dollars, just enough to pay for the bot, and then after that,
something like, but yeah, I feel for the people that are out there that like want a solution. Does Nike give us a solution though?
Or will they? I don't think they will.
Do you think they give a shit if they're selling out?
I don't think so, bro. Hey, by the way, is there a change in audio for me? Not really, or like
you could tell that you're lower. Yeah.
Okay, because I put the mic down, but I'll hold it back up.
No, you're fine. Cool. You're fine right there. You're fine. What's up?
All right, so, I really don't think so. I don't think they really care. I mean, why? Your sales are still coming through. Everything's selling out. Why? You don't see the problem as a business. You're not losing money.
True.
You're not making less sales. So yeah, I'm pretty sure to them there's nothing critically wrong, but there is. Listen to me, Nike. My shoes. Fix your system. How about that?
I would think that they would have, I would think that they should care if you have people having to fork out, a couple $100 just to get a bot to do the hard work for them, and then or having a resale, having the resale market be the determining factor.
What if Nike is selling the bots?
There was
I'm kidding.
There was somebody that had brought that idea that there would that Nike and Adidas had sold out, had bought bots to be able to basically advertise to people to do the releases, and then that was how they were making extra money. They were making extra money on it. I think we talked about this in the episode.
No, we didn't.
We had to have, because we were talking about bots before.
Lies.
I'm gonna go back and see if I can find.
We ain't never talked about Nike and or Adidas buying bots.
No, we didn't like have a full blown conversation about it, but we did allude to the situation of there might be a possibility that is a thing.
I don't recall.
And I think, and I've seen more people talk about it as the years have gone on because they are really believing that there's companies out here buying bots to basically, in a sense, sabotage their sales to be able to. Oh yeah, we did talk about this because we were talking about if like Nike and all them were in on the resale game, and we were talking about, yo, are they direct links to them buying bots, having people have to buy bots through them, of course not knowing that it's Nike or Adidas that, you know, in a sense own these bots, but the people are buying bots to get the shoes and forcing shoes to sell out so quickly that people have to go through resale people that also are possibly either in bed with Nike or Adidas, and they're getting extra money on top under the table for these releases because we've seen such an increase in shoes being gone immediately through apps.
Well, if that is the case, Nike, please meet me in bed because I need these shoes.
Meet me in bed.
I mean, you talking about being in bed with Nike, so I mean, you know, give me these damn shoes, player.
I'm all for a conspiracy theory, but I'm just saying it could be a possibility.
I just want these shoes. That's it.
There's so many companies that do shady shit to help boost their sales. It's like that. I wouldn't put it past a shoe company saying, "Yo, let's get into the resale game since we know it's such a big thing."
Not Unlaced though.
True.
We don't.
True.
Which heat is coming.
Well, we don't have 2 million customers, all trying to go after a shirt release just yet.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Just yet.
We're not there yet. We'll get there.
At some point, we are gonna be, and
look,
then
y'all,
we can get into it. We can get into the resale value of our.
Let's just trade some Unlaced tees for these Off-White 4s. Give them to me, man.
I'll give you guys I'll give you all these releases.
I got one of each T in an XL. I got the entire discography in my closet. Teography, all right.
Teography.
It's all in my closet, all right. Ain't one missing.
I got here. This is all for you, and you give me the Off-Whites. These will only go up in value. Just letting you know, these Off-Whites, as soon as I put them on, they're gonna decrease. So
depreciate,
who's winning? Who's winning in this? You are.
Who's winning, bro? You're getting 3 T's from a 50 drop. Like, dude, you got 3 of the 50.
Exactly.
What the hell?
What's more limited? Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Do the math. Do the math. No, yeah, that's no, yeah. I thought that was interesting. I wonder if we could solve the sneaker app problems.
It's just not our problem to solve, bro. It's really what it is. We're just gonna have to let it. We gotta let it burn.
We gotta be the problem solvers. That's gonna be our niche. We're gonna be the problem solvers for these brands. They're gonna come to us. They're gonna see our videos and be like, "Oh, they do have the right idea." And then at a certain point, they're just gonna be like, "Yo, Chris and Gabe, how do we fix this?" And then we get the B-roll footage of us like,
"Give me the shoes." That's it.
You're gonna blow out the microphone. Keep doing that. You're gonna blow the microphone out.
Give me the shoes, Nike.
I apologize to everybody's ears.
My bad, y'all. My bad. That's how you know I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling very. I just want shoes.
He didn't even do this when he was talking about the Adidas.
What Adidas?
Your slides.
Which I finally sent them back. They gave me yeah. I think after me going on a rant on Twitter, they didn't reply to me, but they saw that shit. Cause I literally got the shipping label like 15 minutes after that. They read it. They synced it. It took a month, but I got it.
If they didn't see that, they definitely saw the video I put of you starting a clip off saying, "Yo, fuck Adidas."
Hey, man. Look. I'm not gonna be what's his name? I'm not gonna be Ninja
again. we only say this. We say this in situations. We don't mean that literally of like the whole brand forever and ever.
We're
just
a
saying
moment.
at the moment with the slides,
fuck them.
Fuck Adidas. Y'all bullshit. I'm just saying.
Dude, I must have talked to like 20 reps during that whole month.
They probably talk about you in the lunchroom, like, yo, did
bro,
you talk to Gabe today? Yeah, Gabe called me today. Yeah, I got a couple notes from him.
I can't believe they offered me a discount and told me to rebuy it. If you really want your item, just go ahead and repurchase. They even went as far as they said, go ahead, repurchase the item, and we will adjust the price since you did buy these when they were on sale and they're no longer for $14.99. And then I dead ass told her, I was like, look, if you can explain to me how that's beneficial in this moment, I'll do it. But it doesn't help me. And she just stayed quiet.
They're in the resale game.
Whatever.
It's all coming together.
My stuff is coming, man.
All coming together.
Let's move past Gabe's problems and let's keep on talking about the world's problems.
So do you want to talk about Nike's problems then?
Tell them. Tell them.
So, Nike. So we're gonna start on Nike because Nike's been dropping the ball lately.
They've been jiving.
Yeah. So Nike had an issue that popped up last week, I believe, and because there was a Instagram account that popped up and then disappeared on Instagram called Black at Nike. And the Instagram account was, I guess, meant for former and current employees to speak on their grievances towards Nike.
Okay.
And the racial inequality in the company, which now we're looking at what that we did. We've done Adidas, Reebok cut that quickly with CrossFit. Now, of course, the one brand that we've been hyping up since this all started, Nike, last domino to drop, the big dog of the brands. And I'm gonna say this because the stories, I didn't personally see the stories. These are all accounts from what people have said they saw on the Instagram before it got taken down. So I have no idea if this is true or not. I'm always going to side with the employees because I do know that companies will try to get away with as much as they can, no matter what, if they can. But anyways, social media, Instagram page pops up. It's called Black at Nike. Employees and former employees talk about their grievances towards Nike and how there were certain issues that would happen in the company that people it was weird. And so there was one story that came out. I'm gonna read this off of Soul Collector because that was when I first saw it. And since it has been taken down, Nike says that they don't know who took it down and says that they didn't take it down. I don't believe any of that because I'm pretty sure if they saw it and had any kind of knowledge of it, they would do anything in their power to make sure that they, take it down because they don't want that bad publicity, especially with all the good PR that they're getting over the past, since this pandemic has happened. They've been getting great PR. So I think they wouldn't want to, blow that. But anyways, so we all know about Adidas, so I'm going to skip past that. In June, now deactivated Instagram account Black at Nike emerged with a mission statement of amplifying Black voices from current and former employees.
Yes.
The page featured anonymous submissions from employees of color with allegations of racism ranging from code words for Black shoppers at a retail store to a calculated plot to sell sneakers for cash in low-income areas where residents hadn't made sneaker purchases due to the perceived lack of credit cards. So they're talking about the SNKRS app that sends people low-income areas and credit cards, blah, blah, blah. Quote, I trained every coach in my store when a new roller opened up. I wasn't even considered for the promotion. Reads one submission. When I asked why, I was told I wasn't ready, but not given any real feedback on my performance. They had hired a white woman instead. Who had to train her? Me. End quote.
Wow.
So,
wow,
yeah.
dude. Oh man.
So, quote, the Monday after George Floyd's murder, we have a meeting of 50 plus employees to discuss the upcoming events for the week. Reads another. Quote, the director leading the session started with, let's not waste time on anything irrelevant, and then proceeded, business as usual. End quote. So that one, I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate because I don't know if, based on the meeting, they don't say who the business, what the meeting, who is running the meeting. I don't know if this is in the office or if this is at a retail store. If this is at a retail store, I kind of get it, because a lot of it would always be, yo, we don't know what's going on. That is the exec level. Whatever they tell us, when we will tell you guys. So we're not going to really, we're not going to, we have
Dive
shit.
into that.
Yeah, we have shit we have to get through first.
There's still a store at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. So, but if this is something that happened in the office, or if this is something where the employees were like, yo, we want to talk about this, and the director's like, nah, I'm good, then I would have an issue with that. Like, yo, okay, if you have employees that want to talk about this and want to understand where their company stands, especially the place that's paying me and the place that I'm, spending most of my day at, and I'm supposed
being
to be,
Nike.
Yeah, I need to know what you guys plan are, or especially if I have like some kind of feeling towards how I'm being treated.
Yeah,
it's like the past story of him saying, the person saying, yo, I was training all these people, and when a position opens up for me to be promoted, they hire somebody outside of the company to do it, and I have to be the one to train that person. That's some wild shit to me.
That's a shitty situation to be in, man. And I've never been per se in that exact situation, and I don't want to make this about me, and because I don't feel like I've ever been subject to racial injustice, but just even being in a workplace where you've committed to, and you've given effort, and you've given time, and you've developed, and you've grown.
Yeah.
So for a position to be open and you not get considered, I've felt that, bro. And that shit is really like discouraging. Like that can make you not want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because like, you're giving your time and your effort to a place, and you then feel like they're not giving you that same attention. And they're not even thinking about you. Like, it really just boils down to like, bro, they're really not even considering me, and I've been here every day for X amount of time.
Exactly.
And you can only imagine him or her being in that position, and then them feeling like it's encouraged by race, and then the lady being a white lady, and then you training her like that. Baloney.
Yeah.
Come on, Nike.
And so to finish this off, like I said, as of last night, the account was filled with dozens of other allegations. It was also followed by a number of notable Nike employees. Then by this morning, the page has been deleted. A Nike spokesperson said that the brand has no knowledge of who owns the account or why they were taken down. I call BS on that. This was
for sure. Nike sent out the Nike goons.
Oh yeah. They sent that. This was on July 16th. So this was what, 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
July 13 days. Yeah, 2 weeks.
So yeah. So when this story came out, I think when the story came out, it had happened. It got taken down the night before or the day before. So the 15th, in a sense. So thoughts. Nike being we've sent glowing reviews about Nike on the past episodes, especially through all this and how they've kind of been on top of everything. Jordan, Nike, and the Nike Jordan Converse umbrella just sent out, their breakdown of either today or yesterday, the breakdown of how they're going to be spending the donations
Okay.
to help like low income cities and also help fight social justice and everything. What how do we look at this?
So I feel that I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised because you would think they'd do more and they would care more about their public image and their public perception.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised that it happened, it's happening, or they're sweeping it under the rug or whatever. I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
In one of the past episodes, I believe I mentioned how there was an article about these companies and their important executive positions, and how Nike has 0 people of color in any of those positions.
I think that was last episode.
Yeah. So like that, articles like that kind of like sometimes I feel like it's a reach.
Yeah.
Like they're just pointing out stuff that is one-sided.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at the whole thing and there's stories that are coming to light about racial injustice within the company, and you're looking at a company that's solely ran by white people in the higher ups,
Yeah.
then it's kind of that sounds like the equation for an injustice setting.
Yeah.
Is that even how you use the word? I don't know.
No, more
In just setting. There you go. An unjust setting, and not really injustice setting.
Yeah.
Point being is all the components of a bad experience are there.
Yeah.
And it's pretty grimy when you think about it. When you think about it more so on their position overall, in terms of what they've been doing on the back end to make it seem like they've been the good brand.
Yeah.
So it's just unfortunate, bro. It really is, because that's a brand that a lot of people they hold high, for what they stand for. And if that is really what the work environment is like, then you would hope that they would come out and try and get on the right side of that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, man, about Nike.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I this kind of goes into the same thing we had an issue with, whereas like you were saying, like these are becoming one-sided, because with Adidas we have employees coming out and putting their names to this and saying, yo, this is what's going on, and then Adidas also coming out and saying, yo, we know that we messed up, here are the things that we're doing to change that. Okay, we talked about the complex thing. The complex situation with the young lady that said that she was that she was drugged while on the job unknowingly. Still haven't heard anything from Complex with this. So, and I'm still going to believe her and her story, and that's her experience, but we also don't have a explanation
of the other side. Yeah,
where's Complex stand on this?
Do you think they're avoiding it because they initially did make her sign a non-disclosure?
Pretty sure.
So they're just taking a stand of, well, although she broke hers, we're not going to break ours, and we're just going to stay quiet.
Yeah, I think that becomes a thing where most companies, it's like, we settle this in the office. We have our lawyers set this up, and we're only going to be talking through lawyers.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, because she did say that she got what was it?
She got cash for that, right?
Yeah, was it severance or
a settlement?
Settlement. So yeah. I'm pretty sure that with that settlement, because she told the story regardless, and so I don't necessarily know legally where that stands, especially when it comes to like a settlement, and speaking on something like that outside of, without, I'm guessing, without
the legal context of
him saying. And so that in a sense, I'm pretty sure that Complex, I'm pretty sure saw it and was like, all right, get the lawyers on the phone kind of thing. And so however that, transpires, that's how it transpired. But just from the outside looking in, we haven't heard anything from Complex. Don't think we'll hear anything from Complex now because it's been 2 months since that came out. And so then now we have Nike where we have this account because we had this same we did there was the same story. This story came out with the Barstool incident 2-3 weeks ago where where a lot of like I'm not going to
Tell them.
with the employees themselves. With the employees themselves, they decided to do some kind of like questions and Q&A or podcast or whatever, and they called it nigger, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it was the black employees and like a couple, like I think there were former employees or some were current, and we're talking about the owner of Barstool and Barstool Sports and like the company as a whole. But to me, it sounded gimmickish. Like it sounded like they were just trying to get a quick like reaction. If I could pull up the tweet, I would. But it just seemed stupid. Like it was just a dumb thing. But even then, like at least like the owner kind of came out, was like, "Yo, so this is what we were doing. These are the things that we're going to change. All this stuff." But it just didn't seem like anything was solved because every week it seems like somebody comes out of that company with, yo, this is what they're doing to their employees. Now we have Nike, who is, kind of one of those big brands, like on the same brand as like if a Disney thing happened where people are coming out like, yo, Disney's racist, all that stuff. You have these like monumental brands coming out with
Disney has their own problems, by the way.
Which they really they do.
That the pedophilia in Disney is deeply rooted, bro, and it's hella gross.
Nobody is winning in this situation. Like no brand is like, it doesn't seem like any brand is coming out of this winning unscathed.
Yeah,
because a lot of them are now, with a lot of people not having to work there or just finding new jobs because they can't work where they're employed at. It's like, yo, what else better do I have to do than to just tell my story? And I think a lot of people are having that issue. And so Nike is the next on the list. And one of the more surprising on the list for us, because we're into secret. So we're looking at them, with the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
And for a Instagram to pop up of black employees coming and saying, yo, anonymously telling their stories of this is what's happening behind the doors of Nike, even though you guys see them as this great company that does the right thing every single time. And yes, Nike has enough money to have the right PR people at the right time to do the right thing every single time. But now we have a situation where these employers are saying, yeah, on the surface it looks good, but underneath they're doing things that are not
much like other companies.
Like every other company basically has been showing. And Nike released a statement, and they basically I'm not gonna read the statement they read because it was long and it was kind of it seemed like a lawyer had wrote it and stuff like that, where but basically they in the statement they had specified that they have different outlets for employees to share their grievances with if they felt like they are if they're being mistreated in the workplace, or if they feel like they're being mistreated racially in the workplace. There are outlets. They can tell it, HR person. They have an anonymous hotline that they can call. And then also they have, I guess a telephone number that they can call to get in touch with direct people that deal with that in the company. And so they just kind of started quoting like their policies from, it sounded like they were quoting policies from inside their handbook, basically. And to me, reading the whole statement that they left, it seemed like it was a cover-up job of, no, they have all these different outlets to tell us if they're being mistreated racially. We would never do that. We encourage, diversity in the workplace. And then, all right, let's shut all this shit down. Like, we can't have this get out. We can't have this get too far out there before we can't come back from it. And so I think right now we're just sitting in a sense of
Limbo.
what are the what as people that buy sneakers and like these sneakers as a hobby, we can't, like, we talked about it, like, do we cancel Nike? Do we cancel Adidas? Do we cancel every brand that's had issue? What is the, like, what in an age where everybody wants to shut a business down
Yeah.
for everything?
Yeah.
And I'm not excusing anything that Nike, Adidas, because all the shit that if this, all this shit is true, it's like that. It's grimy as hell, and
Yeah.
you know, whoever is covering up shouldn't be in a position of power to be able to do that. But what do we do as a community? Because Nike's too big. We just spent 30 minutes talking about the Off-White release.
Yeah.
More people are upset about that.
I think I mean, we've gone over this and how like cancel culture isn't necessarily like the most impactful.
Yeah.
But I think that given the momentum that the people have had in creating change in other outlets and things going on in the world, that I don't want to use the word easy, but I think that it would be an easier task to tackle of creating change in these companies. I think bringing these issues to light on a scale that with the same effort that other things have been given in terms of creating change and canceling.
Yeah.
I really do think that is enough to make these companies aware and create them to change, because ultimately, like, we're all consumers of these companies, and I think it's impossible for us as a whole to cancel something like that. Like, they're just so ingrained in the day to day. Like, dude, people buy Nike and Adidas every day. Like, just how it is. So I really don't think that a percentage of the market attempting to cancel will truly affect them. So I just revert back to really thinking that we can force change within these companies if we give it that attention and the energy and that mindset, and we stick to it.
Yeah.
We stick to demanding change, and not really doing other like abstract or like just really canceling. It's just, I don't think it'd work. It has to be really thought after. We have to, we'd have to make it clear that this is wrong and this is what we want and this is how you can make it better. I think that would be the best solution. And I really want to like touch on this because you kind of mentioned it earlier. Well, you mentioned something that they're doing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. When you said that the Nike, JB, and Converse umbrella are discussing how they're going to allocate their donations.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but did Nike ever really come out independently and say that they were donating money?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I think they were one of the first brands to kind of come out and say that they were donating their what they were doing. I don't know if they said an actual
but they just said they were
actual number, but they said they were donating.
I guess
Jordan, I think, was one of the first to say actual number.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess maybe that, I'm not too sure if they did or did. Maybe I did read and I just don't remember because they didn't have a number to it. But I didn't like that Jordan, came out with what his plans and things that he wanted to do. And I feel like if they are moving together as one big family company, it's a little junk for Nike and Converse to piggyback off of JB's freaking donation or momentum or whatever the case may be. It just doesn't feel as genuine. But if they did come out with a number and they did say all that, then I'm wrong, and I'm feeling this way off of information that I missed.
June 5th, Nike announces $40 million donation to Black community organizations.
See, for them to do
over
40
the next
mil,
4 years.
Well, it's the same thing, I guess, as Jordan Brand doing 100 over 10.
Over 10, yeah.
That's the same thing. 10 million a year.
Yeah.
Well then, maybe then I'm wrong, I guess. But still, I still feel
No,
like
your
you
point
should
would
be
still
able. You
be,
should
yeah.
still. You should be. You're the big one. You're the. Why are your subsidiary companies offering more than you? You
I
know what I mean? At least
the
match the JB Energy, bro.
I will say this though. I will say this in a sense to kind of shoot Nike's some bell.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the the um Nike has always been Nike has always come out and said they do donate to, especially when the Colin Kaepernick stuff was happening.
Mm-hmm.
They had come out and like announced like they were working with Colin Kaepernick and donating to communities of low income communities and stuff like that. So I think it was always a thing for them. So it was never like, I'm guessing just this was like the biggest donation that they kind of like publicly had said, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure they've been donating over time no matter what, because they've already said they worked with Colin Kaepernick, and Colin Kaepernick has already said that he's always been in touch with Nike when it comes to helping the Black community. So I'm thinking the reason why it wasn't as high as Jordan's, because I don't think Jordan has ever like openly spoke on their donations as well. But I think that's just that company in general, like as a whole, they are not big on publicly announcing the donations of what they do. I think it
Mm-hmm.
was just the the what the room was doing was everybody's saying how much they're donating, and so Jordan and Nike are like, all right, I guess we're gonna say how much we're donating then, and proceeded to say it out loud. But Jordan and Nike have all these these events and these different
Damn, I hope that's not my boss calling me.
wait, was
I
that your
should.
boss?
I don't know because I thought I saved her number,
Mm.
but I don't remember if I did or didn't. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
check out. Oh, hold on. Hold on. It stopped ringing.
yeah.
Let me check real quick.
See if that's
Um, mhm. I'm looking for her name, cause damn, dude, come on, don't do this to me.
you ain't saving your boss's numbers. Mm.
Oh shit. Oh no, I did. Okay, all right. I did save her. All right. Here it is. Here it is. It's because I texted her last week. That's why.
Mm.
All right, cool. Then who the f is calling me? My bad, dude.
Are
But
you good?
yeah,
Probably a bot call.
I've been getting a lot of calls lately. 7470. I don't know, man. Whatever. It's
Yeah.
not important.
No, but
They
yeah.
didn't
So
even leave a voicemail, so it's not
yeah.
important.
So yeah. So I think that they're I think from what I'm understanding with Nike and all them is that they're just currently making it public how much they're donating based off of the fact that that's what a lot of companies are doing now. But
Mhm.
I think that they've always done the behind the scenes donations and the behind the scenes programs to help the communities and stuff. So, but it doesn't make your point less valid, because I think that you're 100% correct regardless.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like I just kind of wish this weren't the case, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's just if you know you're the movement and where we are right now has a lot of people questioning a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Has a lot of people question whether they want their dollar to go to this type of company, whether they this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So to have such a huge company that takes money from everyone that it's just okay, guys. How do we take that same ideology and try to create some change at Nike?
The one thing that stood out to me with the article was the mention of them putting retail stores where they believe that in low income areas where people are less likely to have the sneakers app because they don't have credit cards. That stood out to me a lot, because, and this is no shot at anything, but remember the East LA Nike event that we went to
Yeah,
like 5 years ago, the name of that
yeah,
event.
yeah,
And so that I never knew that there was a Nike store there,
yeah.
especially in that like area. That was like that
It's an
for the
outlet though.
that's an outlet. Oh, it
Yeah,
was an outlet,
that's an
yeah.
outlet store.
But it was like it never dawned on me to think that like in that specific
It's a
neighborhood,
really weird place.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's dead ass in a neighborhood.
yeah,
Like there's houses around that store.
yeah. Like there was people coming from their houses that literally were either sitting in the driveway or just lining up because it was like, I don't know what's going on, but there's a line here.
There's literally like it's a very like Hispanic Latin community. You know, it's East LA.
Yeah.
You know, there's liquor stores, you know, there's food marts everywhere. And then all the little streets are full of cars because it's one of those Latin communities where everyone has 10 cars and there's not enough parking. And then you go to like the next block over and here's this big ass Nike store.
Yeah.
Like dead ass in the middle of everything.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing because you look at it and like you said, like like I don't know how many people have like anybody that's been to that Nike store would understand like how out of place it looks because of it's the most up to date building within like a 10 block radius in that neighborhood. Everything else,
especially with
like
that big ass mural now,
yeah,
it's so colorful.
yeah, exactly, yeah,
it's so colorful there, yeah.
And so it's like it's such a weird place to have it. And so when I read that, that's literally where my mind went. I was like, yo, I remember because when I went there, when I saw it, I was like, where's this place taking me? Like, there's no Nike. Like, there's a Nike store here. And literally, as soon as I hit the corner, there's a line down the street, and just this big ass Nike store across the street from this, Hispanic grocery store that looks like it's been there for 40 years.
A freaking
And so it was just a weird, like, it's just, and so it makes me wonder, like, these things, if any of that holds weight, if I'm training people to do a job that I should be doing, and the only reason why I'm not doing it is because I feel like they're not wanting to hire me because I'm black, and they only want to keep me at this position because they don't want to pay me more, or whatever the reason is, or them saying I'm not ready, even though I'm training these people to do the job that you want, that I want to do. It would not surprise me that them saying, yo, they're targeting to put Nike stores in low income areas because they know because they know that they can get the sales based off the fact that they know people out there don't have credit cards or have the ability to do a credit card purchase for something like that. All that would make sense to me. And so it makes me look at Nike as a whole now, especially with this coming out as a whole, and be like you said, it makes me question everything they've done in the past and everything up to now. Are they just really good at PR? Like, are they really good at selling a dream, but really be very shady behind closed doors? And that's frightening. Like, if you really think about it.
If you look at that PR, like, dude, that PR has been untouchable since 70s, 80s. Like, they've always had great commercials. They've always had great spokespeople because it's multiple persons. They've always had like just everything has always gone right about them. Their ads, the people they sign, the people they endorse, what they endorse. So like, damn. Like, damn, they've been really good at everything, and then for it now to just come to light, it's probably there, bro. I'm not gonna discredit anyone that comes forward at the moment because we have no reason to. But yeah, man, I just hope that there's a solution or some sort of push in the right direction for this topic.
What would, and I don't like speaking hypotheticals as much, especially with this stuff, because it's a totally different ballpark than just a hypothetical on a shoe or something like that. But what would cause a Nike to be something for us to look at Nike differently? Because it seems like because literally on the backs of this story being released, every blog is like, well, Union 4 is coming out soon, like kind of thing. Like it's kind of just on to the next thing instead of looking at like, yo, let's get more information on this. What would have to be done for us to start, for the culture itself to start looking at these brands and saying, wait, no, our culture, black and brown culture is being exploited for these brands, and we're just sheep saying, well, waiting for the next release. This release was good enough, so I'm off of whatever ever grievance I have with the company.
Well, for starters, I'd like to give those Union 4s a 0 out of 10.
We'll get to that later.
I'd like to give those a 0 out of 10. But I think what would really cause more of a conversation would be if there is another attempt at trying to bring some of the stuff, to the table, and us getting another shutdown page and another Nike saying they don't know who did this. And I just think that if it happens again, there's more people raising their eyebrows and more people willing to question, like, okay, let's dig deeper.
Yeah.
For right now, I think because it happened so fast that there wasn't enough time for people to sit there and pick at it. Because they kind of got rid of it in a sense. They just, nope, didn't happen.
Well, does that fall? But should that fall on them, or should that fall on the bloggers, like the Nice Kicks and the Kicks on Fire and stuff like that?
Yeah, there should definitely be more questioning there. There should definitely be, not necessarily questioning with pointing the finger, but just questioning, like, okay, well, was it real? Is there some validity to it? Like,
because
what's good?
Because I've noticed with a lot of these blogs is that they've stopped putting their opinion in their blogs, which before, I don't know how often they did it. That was what they would do. But they would do that. Like, you would see, they would write out a whole article, like they would write out the story of everything, and then whoever was writing it would have like maybe a paragraph, a paragraph and a half. What happened?
No, my boss emailed me, but it wasn't her who called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so weird, but yeah.
But you would have a full article, so maybe like a 2-3 paragraph article, and then the last like paragraph and a half would be the writer's opinion on whatever they were writing about. Now we have, like, even this article is literally, this is what happened, here's their press statement, and they, like, literally with the Nike press statement, that's how they ended the article. There was nothing said after that. Literally, the end quote of the last word of the Nike statement was the end of that article. There was no opinion, no like dive in, nothing. So it's like, which is why we credit Jazzray so much. Like, she just got onto my radar, but like, that's why I give her so much credit, because.
And she was actually on someone's list of like most female influential.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Shout out to Jazzray. She was on there. That's dope.
And so it's like, for me, like, these blogs are kind of becoming just a source of, here's what was sent to us in a email, take it or leave it kind of thing. Anyways, Flint 7's coming out next year, be ready kind of thing. And it's like, we're not going to have a conversation. Like, and I get it. These are brands that have, like, these are companies that have to kind of just keep the ball moving there and moving, and they know that they have so many different things that they have to put out. But
there needs to be a sense of engagement there, bro. If you're
stop, like, when do we stop and say, okay, hold on, before we move to anything, especially in the world that we're living in today, where so many companies are, like, so many people are proving that these companies have deep-rooted racial issues inside the company. When are we gonna stop and say, hold on, time out? Fuck the Union 4s, fuck Off-White, fuck Kanye's new release, all that shit. What are we doing? We have an issue with Nike doing this. Can we get more information? Who has information? Talk to us in the comments. We want to know what's going on. When do we get to that point in the culture? Because I feel like at that point, we're not getting anywhere, because we're literally we're in this at step one all over again, because that article was written in what
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and
Nothing
I've
since.
heard a thing from it at
Yeah.
all.
No.
Not
Yeah.
even Adidas.
It's a like if you're gonna have that conversation, have it all the way through.
Yeah.
And I get it that right now there isn't much to have, but you can at least pose some questions, some probing questions. You can at least end your article by saying, "What do you think?"
Yeah.
And it's very simple to just add those few words that keeps that topic alive. At least someone down the line might ask you, "Hey, nice kicks, did you guys ever find out more about this?" But you don't even create that hypothetical or that comfort level for your readers when your article ends at the end of a quote.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it just comes off so much more half-assed. Like, why bring it up if you're not gonna talk about it? So that's also the problem, bro. Like, these blogs became blogs and popular blogs because people ultimately enjoy reading opinions. Like, they enjoy hearing and seeing what the next person thinks, or whatever the case may be. So if you're just presenting these things as a summary, then what's the point?
Yeah. I think there should be some responsibility. I I don't know, because I think I've said this before, but I don't really look at unless it has something to do with this podcast. I really don't look into different other like podcasts or anything like that when it comes to like sneaker podcasts and stuff like that. So I don't know if anybody else is talking about it. But that again, it also falls on the hands of the creators as well. Like, I wanted, like, when I saw this, I wanted to talk about this because this is the world we're living in right now, and we need to talk about what's going on. And yes, I am a big opponent. I am a big fan of Nike. I'm a big fan of Adidas. I'm a big fan of Reebok. I'm a fan of shoes in general. So I'm going, like, that is my thing. That is my hobby. That's what I'm into. But at the end of the day, as somebody that is trying to create content that gives people insight in the culture, I have a responsibility. We have a responsibility as a team to say, okay, yeah, it's great that we can talk about Off-White and how how great of a shoe it is and all that stuff, but we also have to we have to also sit down and have the same conversation when it comes to when a brand is dropping the ball. And we are two people of color that have that our cultures push culture. We are the influence. We are the inspiration when it comes to a lot of these companies. And we need to talk. We have to sit down and talk about when we see brands using that, and but not following that behind closed doors. And so I feel at some point, as a culture, we have to have these conversations more often. I hope that happens. I hope that all the other people that do podcasts, that do secret podcasts or anything like that, talk about it, because it's your responsibility. Like, you can't sit here and hee and ha ha about how great a shoe is while the company itself is treating the employees like crap. So that's just my 2 cents.
I think that's a clip right there, bro. Clip it, clip it right there.
Clip that. Nah, yeah. So that's just my opinion. So
yeah.
Hey, that's how I'm gonna end this. Because I don't want to keep going on about this because I have no information. So, yeah.
What's next, yo?
So
get into a saucy topic.
Let's get into our basically our weekly news, our weekly releases. So I want to, no, because I feel like one is going to be talked about a lot longer. So we're going to start with LeBron James.
Oh, before I forget, I had an idea for a soundbite, bro.
Come on.
To add it. So there's sometimes where we talk about things and we kind of get lost in our thoughts and we do little ums and hums around there. So we can drop the soundbite about man, this is probably one of my most favorite videos, and you probably haven't seen it, and I probably have mentioned it before, with the two little kids who they're arguing about who don't eat the sandwich cold.
Oh, motherfucking.
Yeah, that's what we need, bro. Who
Yeah.
don't eat this sandwich cold? He said, and then he goes, he goes, you got straight D's and F's, and your dad beat your ass. And then he goes, I don't cry though. And then they just go back and forth. I love those two little kids.
Arguing like two grown ass men in
He
their
said,
late 40s.
he was, he'd come over and sleep over and make his ass spaghetti and shit.
Back the mic up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Hey,
Like, yeah.
he gotta make his spaghetti and shit. It was a funny video. I love those two kids.
Oh yeah, I love when that video comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So LeBron James, NBA bubble, scrimmages. Tomorrow is? We're shooting this on a Wednesday, so I think tomorrow is the first like where the games actually matter for the NBA.
Oh, they haven't mattered.
Yeah, they're like scrimmage games to get like everybody back in form and stuff like that.
Okay.
But NBA bubble, LeBron James for the first scrimmage game while they're warming up is seen wearing a unfamiliar LeBron shoe that nobody knew was, and rumors had jumped out that it was the 18, and then coming to find out it was, and so LeBron has been seen pregame with them on. I think he wore them at one point during the game. Thoughts?
I saw him wearing the pregame Jade colorway.
Yeah.
When I first saw them, they looked like soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the Nike, like the sketch or whatever,
yeah,
they look a lot better there than they do in like the finished product. It's an aggressive shoe. It looks more aggressive. Definitely.
He's going with the like lower cut.
Yeah.
Too.
So it reminds me, honestly, it reminds me of a very updated version of the LeBron 2. In terms of like the overall shape and look of
I can see it,
of the shoe, not necessarily the details per se, but if the silhouette themselves, they look like the same height, they kind of have the same going on in terms of like the up top where the laces are and shit like that, the uppers. So it gives me, things like that. Let me see if I can pull up a photo real quick for more like things. But while I do that, you wanna give a piece on that, bro?
So I saw them, and at first, when I first saw them, too many people were reporting on, so I was like, "Yo, watch them be wrong, and watch this be like some kind of like trainer that they're trying to work out for him or something like that."
It's a funky shoe, bro.
And then I saw the Jade colorway, and I will say this about the shoe: I always like the lower cut shoes. Not gonna lie.
Oof. Okay, yeah, I like this shoe a lot.
but get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Did you guys hear that oof come out my face?
I personally don't like the tongue on the shoe.
Okay, okay, so I
think the tongue is too big for this. Like, and granted, it's LeBron James, so I get it, but I think the tongue makes the shoe look worse.
Yeah,
because I feel like the tongue is bigger than what the shoe is meant to be.
The tongue is definitely a LeBron high.
Yeah,
but
it reminds me of the 14.
Okay.
Was it the 14 tongue? Where he had the
Well, the 14 tongue is the one that has the big line on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
No, it's not the 14 tongue.
It's not the 14?
Well, the 14
no.
does have a big tongue, but that's not the one you're talking about.
No, it's not the one I'm talking about then.
I think it's the 16. Maybe the 16?
Kinda.
This 18 actually looks a lot like the 16.
Yeah, it does.
But what I like about the shoe is that I'm looking down at the Nike breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
So the first half of the shoe is supposed to be light and agile. That's why I'm assuming it's Flyknit, but they also have another like lightweight material now. I forgot what it was called, something knit. And in the back half with the Air Max bubble, it's supposed to be the power. So I kind of like that. Like,
Yeah,
I get the aesthetic and the build of it now. Like the the padding of the ankle on the back end is really thick, but on the front end towards the front of the foot, it's all Flyknit. So I mean, I get the build quality of the shoe. It looks like a very good basketball shoe, which is always great.
Yeah.
But that tongue is a little junk.
Like I don't like the Jade ones. I think that was where the tongue was like a little bit more apparent for me that I didn't like it.
Are you talking about the 17 tongue?
17. I'm trying to remember what the 17 looked like.
Google that hoe.
Yeah. 17.
Yeah.
I suck with numbers. I don't know why. I don't know how I got to 13. But yeah, that's where the tongue. I think that's why I was like immediately. So that would that puts in point. So when I first saw it, I thought it was like a variation they were trying with the 17. And I
got a phone call from Long Beach.
Oh yeah, those are the bot ones. I keep getting
LBC.
Calls. I keep getting calls from them too. But yeah, I think when I saw it, I was like, it looks like a cool shoe, but the tongue kills it for me. Especially like the Jade kills it for me. Like when I saw the Jade one, the colorway, I was like, yo, this would be dope if the tongue was smaller. Like, yeah, I would think it would be a lot better shoe.
It sticks out a lot.
Yeah. So that's my humble opinion on it.
It's a weird shoe.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but it's crazy to think this is number 18 for him.
Yeah.
Like, damn, LeBron got 18 shoes on the main line. He also has had what the Soldier is like at 15 now, 14 or 15. And then he also had originally the 25 and 5. That was another Team Jordan or Team Nike shoe that he had.
Oh.
And he also has, I think, the Nike Ambassador. So LeBron has hella kicks, bro.
Yeah, he's racking them up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just, we both agree that the shoe
has a lot of potential. I see potential here.
I definitely want to see the colorways that they come out with them.
The toe box kind of looks like some corduroy joint. Like, it's weird. It looks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. How do you feel about that Nike all the way at the very front of the toe box?
It's not bad.
That's odd placement.
Yeah, it's a weird spot to put it, but it's not like bad. I feel like Nike's like getting bored and it's like, yo, where are we throwing these logos at? Where you want the swoosh?
I mean, I like that they're reversed on the right side.
Yeah.
So it goes with the aesthetic, but overall, it's just weird placement for me.
Yeah. There's gonna be some dope color. I can see some really dope colorways coming from the shoe.
And I like this black and purple colorway that was used for the mock. I really like that colorway. I would like to see that one.
I wonder, the reason why I'm curious about the colorways is because I wonder, because like LeBron always has that one shoe that he'll do, like where he'll make he'll have like the lion like come out at you in some kind of like in a plastic material or something like that. With this having those bubbles on the tongue, I wonder what would change in like one of those like more top of the line colorways.
They are bubbles, huh? Oh, like the EXT line, which Nike needs to bring back, but do better.
I wonder what they like, what color they would do with that. So I'm curious. Wait and see. Yeah. We'll wait and see.
We'll see what's good. Yeah, we'll see what team he goes to after the Lakers that get their own colorway.
Exactly. So it's not on the list, but I wanted to talk about the Giannis Zoom Freak 2s.
Bruh. It's the upgrade from the first, I'll tell you that.
those things
Mm-hmm.
look fire.
Mm-hmm.
And so
About to
I
pull
had
them up
said
right now.
when I first saw them that they gave me a Kobe 6 feel based off of
Okay.
like where the back heel is, like
Mm-hmm.
the how the back heel is done and the front.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was talking to Jeremy,
They
and
gave me Paul George vibes, bro.
that was what I was going to. Jeremy said they remind him of the Paul George, the PG ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, true,
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it because I'm a big fan of the PG ones. So
He said, "True,
yeah, so I
I
was
like
one.
it."
I so I would just say I was. So what I was thinking was like silhouette wise,
Yeah.
it reminds me of the Kobe 6.
Okay.
It gives me a lot of like the Kobe
This is a
6.
fat Nike sign on the
Yeah,
side, bro.
and looking at it as a whole, it does look like the PG one, just redone.
Mm-hmm.
Which had me thinking, did they give Giannis the leftover mock-ups of the PGs? It was like, oh yeah, we
Well,
were going to use one of those, but nah, we actually decided it was something different.
I like the weird shape that they've developed on the sole. Like it's just weird. It's just a different, nothing that they've really ever put out on any of their shoes. It's very angular. It has a lot of lines just within the midsole itself. But I really like the shoe. Like I really like just the overall look. I think it's an improvement from the one, and
Yeah.
good for Giannis to have something nice to be rocking out there.
Yeah.
Overall performance looks better. I'm looking at his shoe right now with the placement of the Air Zoom and all that.
Yeah.
There's from this picture, it says that there is. Hold on, there is foot to zoom in the front. There is midfoot support. There is air zoom on the front as well, and they just have a lot of like support. It's just breaking down that all of those lines in the midsole are there for actual support.
Yeah.
So it just looks really good. It looks like a good shoe.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan. I can't wait to see the colorways for this.
I don't like that green colorway though. I'll be honest.
No, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't like a big fan of that one. But I do want to see. I want to see because Giannis has already shown that he has some really dope ideas when it comes to colorways. Like I love the Coming to Americas that he did for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see what he
Do you think
does.
that'll be a continuous colorway for him and his overall story?
Honestly, I hope so.
Okay.
I really hope so, because then that would be something that he could build off of, because especially like if you think about it now, if you did the Whack Donalds? I forgot.
No, it's McDowell's, bro.
McDowell's. Why do I keep thinking Whack Donalds? What am I thinking of? Who says Whack Donalds?
I don't know, bro, but
I gotta look it up because I know there's something. I must have something else on my mind. But McDowell's, the vest colorway that they did for the vest on the first ones, I would want to see on these.
Yeah.
There's a lot more real estate, and I like the materials that they're using, so I'm pretty sure it will look a lot better.
Real quick, I don't know if this is the first colorway dropping, but right here I do have a release date, which is August 7th. Retailing at $130.
Yep.
And this is the black colorway, not the green one.
Oh yeah.
This is the black off noir white solar flare colorway. But 130, I guess it's not a bad price point.
You can't beat that.
It's becoming the norm for sneakers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with this shoe, he's only behind Kyrie now in terms of the best Nike signature models. Because Paul George got the dookie, bro.
I was gonna get to that. Paul George
got the
4.
They sent the boy the orthopedics, and they said make it work.
Those are ugly.
They got the orthopedic no nothing to them in terms of shape. They got no characteristics to them. They got a zipper that just why those shoes look like the shoes that you buy for rainy days.
Those are the throw-ons. Like, they're gonna get messed up anyway.
Yeah,
Might as well,
exactly.
you know.
Let me buy this pair. Oh, what? They already come with a zipper? Less water in my socks? Let's go.
Those are the outdoor basketball court shoes.
True.
Man. Yeah.
Them is the not touching hardwood shoes.
So, yeah. So I give the shoe right now, just off of colors I've seen, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay. I'll give it an 8.
I'll probably go 10 out of 10 if I like the colorways and I have yet, even with the ones, because I like the ones, I liked all the colorways that dropped for him. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure if he stays in the same like zone that he is with the colorways, like if him and Nike stay on the same page, I'm pretty sure I'll jump to a 10 out of 10 for the shoes. So good job, Giannis. Good follow up. I like it. I didn't rate
that shoe's dope.
I didn't rate the
one.
No, the LeBrons. The LeBrons I give a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I don't like the tongue, but I do like this. I do like the kind of like the mid.
Yeah.
I'm starting to really like mid shoes. How Nike's doing them. So.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with a strong 7 on the LeBrons.
Okay.
We don't have official images, so this is just hearsay, and visually just seeing them on LeBron's feet.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure he's testing them out too for the bubbles. So
yeah, so I definitely see the potential, and I really like the shoe as it is, as we're developing, moving towards the official unveil.
Yeah.
With the Zoom Freak 2.
Yeah.
I'll give them an 8.5.
Okay.
I really, really like the shoe. Colorways are dope. I don't like the green one, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I can see lots of potential in terms of color blocking for the shoe as well.
LeBron, if you hear this, change the tongue. Make the tongue lower, please. Ooh. Please make the toe longer.
He might
make
not
the tongue
hear
lower,
you,
and it'll be great. I'm gonna add him in this clip. Don't worry about it.
But
add him. Yo, LeBron.
He gonna put one of his own interviews right here that just directly answers your question.
Yeah.
With no context.
I need that.
It just sounds like a response to your question. Like that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And then second to last on this, J.Cole, Puma collab.
Your boy Wale was rocking them.
Yeah. Shout out to the fam. You know, we see you. We see you out there. But yeah.
Have you been to Puma's website?
No.
Okay, well they have a whole thing for the shoe. They have it's like a childhood video of J. Cole playing basketball.
Yeah. I like the picture that they unveiled with him like on the court with the ice knees.
Yeah.
I like that. I was feeling that.
Yeah, you should hop on their site right now just to see the video. It's a short film. It's pretty cool. But do they have the actual shoe here to look at?
Yeah, they do. I'm scrolling through it right now. This shoe looks good.
I like how I was curious to see.
Good.
I was curious to see if they would go heavy on the logo placement, or just exactly how they would try to avoid the logos in general, because it is still like, I feel like it's something Puma does when they want a shoe to be successful and sell.
Yeah, they did. They have what? I count one.
What did you search? How did you get there? I'm on their website.
Puma, scroll down. It's the picture with J. Cole with the ice on his knees.
Oh.
And it'll take you right to it, and it should like have a swipe. You should be able to swipe through it.
Also, it's an RS.
Yeah, I count one logo on this shoe of Puma's.
Well, technically,
there's one inside the shoe, but like visibly from the outside, there's one logo. One Puma logo. And it's on the tongue.
Lies. You know where the other one is?
Where?
Okay, so if you look at the shoe, that Volt green colorway, that's the Puma logo.
Oh my
Like
gosh,
that's
okay.
okay. So in the midsole, there's it starts with that orange red.
Yeah.
And there's like that Volt green, and then there's that
Oh
purple.
yeah. Oh I missed that completely.
Yeah,
oh,
you see, that's for sure the shape
yeah.
of the logo.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's intentional or not, but if it's
I'm pretty
not,
sure.
then yeah, dude, that shit is dead ass of the logo right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's literally that's a very subtle because I missed that. I think it's perfect because of how it's like placed. Like
Yeah.
While everything else, like that's dope. I like that.
I'd cop.
100%. 100%. 100%.
He said
100%. Yo.
I'm about to buy me some Puma socks now.
Yo, okay. So I'll start us off because we're always very vocal on Puma. Yo, Puma, we didn't get the we didn't get the rollout. It's cool, no hard feelings. We still love y'all. Just the next one, make sure we get our size 10.5 a piece. Just we'll do a great review on them and everything.
Yeah, I'm down for these.
This is 9 out of 10 for me. 9.5.
I really like how colorful they are. I'm a sucker for colorful.
Yeah,
kicks. It's just me. It's what I do.
But I'm not, and I'm a sucker for colorful that's not obnoxious.
Yeah, like it's just.
This is perfect because it has enough black in it to where it kind of tones down how bright these colors are.
Yeah, the black definitely tones everything down.
But this is yeah.
This stitching on the side panel.
Yep,
it's interesting because I don't get it.
Yeah, I wonder what it was for.
But it looks like it goes around the entire shoe, but it's not a part of the lacing. So I think it's just for like structural rigidity.
Yeah, I think because like if you see on the inside on the inside shoe, they actually put a what is that? That looks like suede.
Well, on the
on top of it,
on the third lace hole, the third lace loop actually it goes through that lace, the stitched lace on the outside. So I think it is for
I think
stability.
It's to hold it in place.
Yeah, it's definitely for stability to make the shoe tighter.
So
it's cool. I fucks with these. I'm copping for sure.
Yeah, 125. These are coming out the 31st. So
which is in 2 days.
Yep. So yeah, I like them. Good job, Puma and J.Cole. You guys killed it. I want to see more colorways from this. Yep. I'm pretty sure because he had the white ones. He had the white and black ones from All-Star Weekend.
Oh, he wore these already?
Yeah, remember? That was our thumbnail.
I'm Googling it right now. Oh, the black one, right? The white and black pair?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah, sir. He was rocking them.
Damn, that colorway looks fire.
Yeah.
With the cement, with that bootleg cement on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they really just gonna take that from Nike, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They really just made infrared 6s with white cement.
They said, Nike, do something about it. Come see us.
Wow.
We with all the smoke.
With J.Cole on the team. That's crazy. J.Cole got a shoe. That's tight. Good for him, man.
Yeah. Shout out to J.Cole. Congratulations. I hope these sell out immediately.
Yeah.
I hope he, I hope these, immediately get the recognition they deserve. 125, so really good price point for them to start off with. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm sold. I'm gonna
Mhm.
give him a. You know what, bro? For J.Cole, I'm gonna give him a 10. You know, I think for
There
being
you
his
go.
first shoe, for being Puma,
Yeah.
uh, given what he's got, I'd give him a 10. You know, it's a solid shoe coming out of Puma's camp.
Shout you
Yeah,
out, J.Cole. Shout you
yeah, good job, good job.
out. Last on the list, and I kept this on last on the list because we got to get to it. The Union 4s.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm just gonna turn off my camera now. See you guys.
Yo. So let me set you guys up for why I'm dumb. So rumor comes Union 4 is going to be released. Union's going to do a 4 release.
That shit gives me the chills
Great.
of just how ugly it is.
The mock-up that people, the concept that they pull out is what?
I don't remember the mock-up.
So it was like the picture they were using was like a stitched together, like if
it were the ones, right? It was stitched along that right up, yeah.
Yeah, and so I had thought that they were basically because it looked like they did the mushroom 4 on top, and then the was it the M&M 4s, like the dark blue ones,
yeah,
on the bottom. And so me and Byron, friend of the show,
yeah,
I had tweeted about it, and I was like, "Yo, this looks crazy.
mm-hmm.
Like, I think it looks dope. Like, if this is what they're releasing, this will be dope." That's not what they released. The picture that they showed was not what they released. And
the concept that I'm seeing is not what you're talking about. But
I'm trying to pull it up right now. I was on. I found. Where's that? See if I gotta find.
The one I pulled up is a Bread 4, Mars 4 split, which is actually pretty dope too. Look, hold up.
No, that wasn't the one I was seeing.
Okay, but similar to this, right? In terms of still applying the stitching from the Union 1 and things like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. They did this. They did the stitching and everything. So I was like, okay, I'm rocking.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
they gave us that.
What? I don't know what to call that. I don't know what to like literally say
bro,
about that shoe.
I think what frustrates me the most. Okay, because the picture that I'm looking at right now, and this is off of Soul Collector, they're not that ugly. With this picture, I can see what they were trying to do.
Okay.
What makes the shoe ugly for me, and I before I get to that, I want to point out that all plastic wings logo is ugly. I get that they try to I don't know if it's supposed to be like this unfinished non-cutout. This is what it looks like when it first gets printed.
Yeah.
But I'm not even gonna bicker long about that. What really gets me is the tongue.
The tongue looks.
Why did you guys?
The tongue looks so wild.
Why did you guys give us such a short tongue? Like, dude, have you worn 4s? That tongue sticks out the same way the LeBron 18 has that fat tongue.
Yeah.
Like, that tongue is literally like this chunky. So I think what they did here is they folded the tongue forward and stitched it so you can see the Air Jordan right side up as opposed to upside down.
Oh, probably.
So you know what I mean? So because you can see they're stitching there on the tongue.
Yeah.
So I think they just stitched it forward. And that's also why the tongue is so short. But I mean, dog, the shoe could have at least been a solid 7.5 if it had a normal tongue.
Oh, I was thinking the cool gray. So this was the concept that who put this up?
Man, this shoe is just
What
ugly.
is this?
Union. What were you thinking, Doug? I don't get it. Let me into these meetings.
So this was the first thing I saw of it, of the announcement.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
The cool gray
I saw
with
that
the
one too.
switch. And
Yeah.
so that I was like, yo, I'll rock with this.
Yeah.
If they did this to that
I don't get like. Okay, so on the toe box and on the high ankle, it's different material. They look like little stars, like at the bottom of a shoe, like the. I don't get it. If you look at the toe box in particular, it's not as high, right? The material doesn't meet at the surface. It's lower than everything else. I don't get that. And not only that, I'm just now realizing that the wings at the bottom of the shoe are not stitched into the shoe. They're stitched on the outside of the shoe. So what the hell, bro? Like it's just I get this unconstructed off-white vibe, but it's not it's not. I'm giving them a 5, and that's being nice.
a 5. This shoe gets a 2.
I'm being nice because if there were slight adjustments, it could be a strong 7.
This shoe looks a mess.
Okay, maybe a 4. Look, Union, it's tough for me to give you guys this because I know you guys can do better.
This shoe gets a 2. And the
Don't
only reason why it
come at
gets a
me.
2 is because I like if this is the box that they're using, I fuck with the box.
Similar to the ones box?
With the
print all over it?
Nah, so they'll have this. Never mind the at, but yeah. Says Union on it.
I guess.
I'll give him a 2 because of the box and the fact that it's a 4. But
how much do you think resale is gonna be on these shoes?
Still, okay. We did this before with another shoe, and I said it wasn't going to be great because the shoe was ugly, and the shit jumped up to 1,500.
What shoe was that?
I can't remember, but I remember it was an ugly ass shoe, and I remember I was like, this shoe is not going to resell for that much, and it still ended up doing numbers. So I'm going to say
it's a Union, and Union ones are about 1,500. So
I'm gonna say it goes no lower than 750.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking high hundreds.
I want to see somebody wear these. That's how I want to see somebody wear these. I want to see how you put that together. How do you put that shoe together? Because that shoe looks ridiculous.
It's just an ugly shoe.
That shoe looks a mess.
Like
boo Nike, boo Jordan, boo
Union,
boo everybody that is saying that they don't want this shoe, but are definitely about to have all their phones ready to go to cop this.
Have they showed us the back of the 4 yet in any photos?
Of what it looks like?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here it is. They use Nike Air branding on it.
Doesn't even have a translucent back. Yo, boo. Boo. Boo.
This shoe is just like, I don't get it.
This shoe is a mess.
I really just don't get it. Like, how could you put out something so ugly? makes me hurt.
These shoes look this shoe looks like somebody like this is what a cut and sew looks like, but worse.
Most comments are saying no, please no, no. This is pretty ugly. Union is trolling us again. These are clown shoes. Jordan, you need to cancel these atrocious shoes. I refuse to call them Jordans. And this other guy says, it's going to look like a lot of fake looking Jordans out there.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, this literally throw on the time machine and hop into 2004, and I'm sure there's something back that looks like this. Yeah, that's not. I don't want to waste.
$250.
I don't want to waste more energy on this shoe. It's really ugly. It really is. It's just. Come on, dude.
This shoe looks fucking hot.
Listen, Puma. You guys did better than Union on this one.
Somebody said it looks like Fugazi. You can find it at Marshall's.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what they look like.
That's crazy. That's terrible. Sorry, Nike and Jordan, and you guys dropped the ball. These are garbage. Hot ass. Sorry.
This is hot magma ass.
Yeah, you guys. I can't wait to get on the show and talk about all the people that bought them and how crazy these are going to look price wise on StockX. So can't wait.
But I just opened up this notification.
Mm-hmm.
If you are out there looking for Chicago ones or anything like that, please do not ask me if you can buy these as a safe alternative. I'm gonna tell you no, don't buy those. Okay.
Wait, what's going on with that heel? Let me see that heel.
These are called white heels. So instead of a red heel, it's a white heel. And yeah, so I just no. Save your money, buy some real Chicago's for like $1,000.
For $1,000.
You know?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so those are we talked about we did talk about kicks, all those. Yeah. So that's it for that right now. Let's get into gas or pass.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So let's
speaking of gas, I got some. All right, continue. I meant like flatulence, bro. Like, you know, silent but deadly. But no one's here, so it's all good.
No. Y'all can shake your head in unison.
Y'all safe.
At Gabe. Yeah.
Y'all safe.
Just terrible. July 28th, which is today,
yesterday.
Right?
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday, the Nike LeBron 17 graffiti.
That was yesterday?
Yesterday.
The blue joints?
Blue and red.
Golly, bro. I missed on both of them?
Blue and red.
Oh, hold on, Craig. Because the white pair was gas and it sold out and I was upset.
Yeah.
Well, I'm currently,
go ahead, do your thing.
Oh, my God.
Let's see what happens. Are they? Oh, I doubt they would be there. I wonder if they would be there.
Let's see. Oh, no, they're both still here.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But I don't like either of them. I only wanted the white pair. And they don't have my size sold out in both colorways, though. Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to LeBron.
By the way, these are it, you guys. That's the red joint right there. And the blue joint right here. A little backstory. The blue and the red were both sample pairs of the LeBron 4 graffiti. The blue pair is more notably referred to as the NYC. I mean, they're all NYC graffitis, but that one more so.
Yeah, the blue ones, yeah.
I don't remember if the red pair came out in the 4s, but point being is it's a dope shoe. I like them. I like the white pair more, but it's a gas for me.
Yeah, gas as well for both pair. Oh shit, all three, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next on the list, July 30th, which is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The Nike KD 13s, the eyeball white gold.
I actually like those.
Yeah, they look good.
I actually like those. I'd give them those. I'd give those a gas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't cop per se, but I don't think the shoe's ugly. I like that one.
Yeah, I didn't like the first eyeball they dropped. What was that like? It was like a light green and like light blue or something like that. What color was that he was using?
Let's see.
Can't remember.
KD13 eyeball.
Can't remember what color. It was like it was majority white, but I can't remember like what. It was like a weird like light color that they were using on it. I wasn't a fan of.
Oh, I remember. It was at the very beginning, right? When they first dropped.
I think he was still with the Warriors, I think, when it dropped, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it didn't look good as this one.
I didn't like it.
It's like a fruity color, not fruity color, but multicolored with black and green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a no-go.
I wasn't feeling those. But these ones I do like. I'm a sucker for white and gold, so yeah. But I definitely will say gas based off of color.
I'll give it a gas too.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Definitely. I don't know what it is with Katie, but I feel like he's like it's slowly like I'm not liking the shoes that they're putting out for him.
The 13 is ugly,
like,
but I mean,
like they're just like kind of regressing.
It was also like a slow basketball season for him, so I don't think there's much effort.
Can't wait to see next season. See what like. All right, I need that performance. I'm ready for it.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
July 31st, the Nike PG4 Paul George 4s Gatorade.
Pass. I don't even need to look at it to know it's a PG4 and it's a no-go.
So these are white, and they have like the Gatorade like orange and the Gatorade green, like sprinkled in there under the netting and like on the outside and stuff like that. Definitely pass. I'm passing on the shoe itself, so I'm passing on most all the colorways anyway.
Let me look this up.
He wore them a couple days ago, a day or two ago.
I mean PG4.
Yeah, he wore them a couple days ago or a day ago in like either a game or practice.
Oh, okay. It's a light green.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, so not feeling
it. They look like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. Stop trying to copy Steph Curry's Sour Patch Under Armours.
Those are fire. I like those. Yeah, but no, I'm good off of these.
Yeah, so I pass. I'm passing. I will say this. I'm passing on all of them, on all the colorways. This shoe itself just doesn't look good. So yeah. Last on the list, we've already talked about it, but the July 31st, the RS Dreamers.
That's a gas and a cop.
Puma. Yeah. Gas.
This will be my second pair of Pumas in the collection.
Love the pair. I don't have any complaints on it. Puma. I knew you guys could do it. I knew it. Just, I believed in y'all.
Puma has always had a few models that I like. They just never had colorways that I wanted to buy on their site. And they also their emphasis is more on the RS line right now. And I really like their the Disc Blaze, the Disc Fury. Those are my two favorite models from Puma. And they had short stints, and they don't really do that model anymore. So that's why I've been like feeling a certain type of way, I guess, about Pumas, because I know they got it. Like I know they can, but they got a lot of ugly stuff too, man.
Yeah,
they got like those driving shoes of Ferrari. Right.
I want to see. I haven't seen what Kyle Kuzma's been putting out.
Kuzma?
Yeah, I haven't seen. What was he wearing? I haven't seen what he's been wearing.
Maybe Kuzma's gonna wear the RS Dreamer.
He better.
With the Puma colorway,
Ain't nothing else he's been wearing that's been fired from Puma. So he better. Shit.
I mean, he's been wearing those Puma Rudes, and no, thank you.
No, we're good. I do want to ask a quick question on gas for us on the Pumas. I did want to ask though, I noticed. So, the Converse has been signing people to their brand, which I'm happy for. I'm glad they're getting young talent. But at some point, as a designer for like a Nike, who did the Kobe Grinches, the sixes, do you get? Would you be annoyed to see that? I don't know if it's something that Converse did or if it was something that was requested by the player, but the Converse, the Grinch colorway Converse that who was it that was wearing them?
Was it
Somebody,
Kelly?
I don't think so. It probably would have been because that seems like his steez. But um, as a designer, like, do you like? Would you feel some type of way to
What do
know
you mean?
somebody's out there wearing a colorway that you designed?
I don't. What do you mean though? Like,
Oh no,
like
it's
what do you?
the Shy Alexander dude was wearing them.
What do you mean though? Like, as a designer, what did I design?
I mean, like so if you're at Nike and
Yeah,
you guys do the Grinch colorway for the
and
Kobe
then
sixes,
and then Converse puts it out
and
on
then
their.
Converse years later comes out with they're doing their basketball line, they're getting their players, and they put out a Grinch colorway, or they didn't put it out. Again, this might be just a player request. You know, he's part of Converse, so
No, they did release this shoe. You can buy it on Converse on StockX.
this colorway
The Grinch colorway.
and this Converse.
Yeah, the all green BB Grinch. Yeah, you can buy them on StockX.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, it's $100.
Oh my god, you're lying right now.
Well,
You're lying right now. Hold
I
on.
mean, there's people asking for more, but the lowest asking price is 170 and the highest bid is 150. I'm looking at the shoe on StockX right now. Do you see it?
Oh my, yeah. Last sale was 150. There was my size is going for 329.
Well, that's what they're asking, but I'm
Fuck
pretty sure no one's
out
buying
of
that.
here. But like, I would feel some type of way.
If you were the guy who did this, the Kobe 6 colorway, and then
Yeah, I'd
now
feel some type of
Converse.
way. I'm not gonna lie, I'd feel some type of way. I'd be like, yo, my G, just sign with Nike.
I would too, but I mean, you can't really control that stuff, like
Yeah,
it's just like, there's always going to be someone that wants a colorway on a different shoe or own a different shoe and envision other colorway on
bro,
that
just
shoe.
come to Nike. You ain't gonna put out some bullshit like this. Then.
Well, maybe Kelly doesn't have the opportunity or even
it
the
wasn't
option.
Kelly. It was the Shy Alexander dude from
Yeah, but Kelly Oubre wore these shoes in 2019.
He did?
Yes, look, the sneakers worn by Kelly Oubre Jr.
He plays for the Thunder. That's what
No, Kelly at this
Not
time he
Kelly
played for the
Oubre.
Suns.
No, I'm talking about the Shy dude.
Oh. Yeah, but
I
Kelly
was
wore
trying to
these
figure out what
first,
team he
bro.
played for. No, I know Kelly Oubre plays for the Suns. Come on, he has a big ass poster in downtown Phoenix.
Oh, true, because I forgot. You're from there.
I'm from there.
Hey, did
they love that tall ass nigga.
Phoenix had a bridge burned down or something?
What?
Yeah, dude, I was looking at Little Lace's story this morning, and she has this bridge that was on fire. That literally just collapsed.
The only bridge that that is anywhere near Phoenix would be, well, there's an overpass by the stadium, but if that bridge was burned,
this looks like it's like in the middle of like this countryside Phoenix, like or desert side Phoenix. I forget, you guys don't have Phoenix. You guys don't have country over there. You guys have desert.
Oh,
she took it down. It's not up there anymore.
Gotta keep them there for what they're following her for.
Oh, here it is. Look, it looks like maybe a train thing, like a train.
Let me see.
Overpass. Hold on, I'm trying to get it so it doesn't move. Oh, here you go. See? And she put sheesh.
I don't know where she stays. I think she stays in Tempe.
She stays in Phoenix, Arizona. That's what she says. She lives in Phoenix.
Well, I think the city that she says, I think is in it's Tempe or Mesa, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Oh, so she's in the little smaller ones.
She's like 10
in
minutes
the
away from where she works.
Yeah. Whoop.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
What's going on there?
Oh, the next story was a whole lot of fucking Yo.
Shit.
Shout out to never mind.
Yeah.
Not
Wait,
anyone
shout out
say
to
who that.
shout out to what?
Yo.
Get the
Stop putting yourself out there, yo. Just listen.
Wait, it's on her story?
Who Little Laces?
Yeah.
Yeah. That picture's on her story. You know, what's going on?
Oh shit. Is that the stadium? Wait, if that's where I think it is, that's the fucking there's a train that passes by the stadium. But I don't remember I don't know if there's a bridge nearby though.
There's definitely a bridge though. And it looks like there's a train, like those are all train thingy-mabobbers.
Yeah, if that's the stadium, then yeah.
On the backside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really tell,
that's
bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a hot mess for sure.
That's definitely the train that passes by. That's insane. Shout out. Hope everybody's cool out there.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt. Damn.
I mean, it's a good thing I don't really know anyone that lives in Phoenix.
Yeah. I know a couple people, so.
I mean, I do too. I was just being a dick right there. I was just really, you know.
You know me. Well, I'm not out there right now, but you know me.
Yo, I'm gonna make an auto request right now, but I might have to step off camera real quick. Yeah, I'm getting like this weird like feeling of wanting to, you know, just yak.
Are you sure?
I'm dead ass. Like it just came out of nowhere. Like,
well, we're done with everything. I can close out the episode if we need to make sure that you're good.
No, I'm well. It just was kind of overwhelming. It just kind of hit me right there. Like, yo, I might have to yak right here on camera. Ugh.
Are you?
No, I'm good. It passed already.
Okay.
It's just really weird. It happened.
Don't associate Phoenix and then talk about I'm thinking about how to throw up. Don't do that.
It wasn't. It wasn't even like that.
No, I know what you were trying to do. I know what you were trying to do. You were out here trying to, you know, you're not slick. All right.
No, I didn't. No.
You know, just.
I couldn't do that to Phoenix, bro. Phoenix gave me good times.
Yeah, Phoenix gave you Travis Scott.
Yeah, and J.Cole.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. You know? I'm not mad for going out there, you know, getting some scenery in there, you know, learning things.
Exactly.
But yeah, that feeling was real. It definitely came up.
I completely just remember that we drove back to back out here together one time.
That night was a mess, bro.
That was a crazy. Yeah.
You're
I passed
a mess.
The fuck out.
You're a mess.
I passed the fuck out.
I just want everyone to know that Chris was like, yeah, bro, I'll drive back. Oh, you know, it's not a problem. Chris did not drive back. Okay.
Bro, I made it to that Chevron, and then and so to put perspective on it, that Chevron is what, a 4 hour drive? 3 hour drive?
Yeah, you made majority of the drive, but
we made it to California, but there's a Chevron that comes up that's like it's the only gas station at that point. I got to that point and I was like, yo, I can't do it. And I remember the day that was the funny thing. Like I remember sitting in the car, because everybody that knows me knows that I can drive for long periods of time and like be fine. Like even if I'm tired, like I just want to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have like a weird thing about control issue when it comes to a car and stuff like that. So it's like it's easier for me just to be like, I can drive, I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I had a long day already, and so I had been up like since maybe 6 that morning. And so I'm like, yeah, I got it. So then by the time we get to show, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pass out. Like I just gotta, like, Gabe got it. I trust Gabe. Yo, wake me up. I got you so you can get your seats, because you had to work that morning.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, yeah, just wake me up. I get in the passenger seat. He turns onto the freeway. I'm out. The next time I wake up, we're sitting in his driveway. We're sitting in his driveway, and he's like, "Hey, yo, bro, we're here." Like,
hey,
oh,
wake the fuck up, Chris. It was, yeah.
So yeah,
I definitely drove alone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good.
But yeah, that's the episode.
We won't talk about why we were in that situation to begin with. We won't talk about why we left Phoenix so late, as opposed to the original plan.
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah. That's all good.
Wow,
it's all good. No,
just.
Oh,
cool.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's Phoenix, bro.
Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah,
Phoenix, bro.
Just Phoenix, the Scottsdale life. It just happens.
That Scottsdale life is a mess, bro.
Yeah, that was a funny car ride though. That was just.
I was man. I was really upset because I was looking forward to that sleep.
I'm about to
4 hours later, we're still in Phoenix, and I was like, dude, we could have been home by now.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him and be like, yo, my homie Gabe was trying to go to work. You messed that all up. Yeah.
Could have got that promotion.
I'm gonna tell her that too. Like, yo, you messed up his promotion. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. But shout out Phoenix. Shout out Scottsdale. You guys are great. We're gonna do Scottsdale this time. When we go, we'll do Scottsdale.
Chris, you can have Scottsdale.
I don't want Scottsdale.
Especially
alone. I don't want Scottsdale alone.
I don't want to go to Phoenix, bro.
You do.
I really don't.
When the sun starts to be less, in your personal space, then you can go. It's a little cooler.
I don't want Phoenix, bro. I'm sorry.
It's a lot more enjoyable.
I did it. That was it.
Yeah, but we're doing it now as Unlaced, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm down. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always down, bro.
That's what we do.
I just can't tell people I'm in town.
Oh yeah, nah. You gotta just go in and just
get out.
Like, where are these photos from? Oh yeah,
I didn't go.
Some stuff that popped up in the memories.
Yeah,
But you didn't have those glasses when last time. I did. I had them, but it was because we was out, so I had to.
That was in the vault,
Yeah,
was the
special occasions kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I ain't going back.
Shout out to Phoenix. Shout out to Phoenix. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for listening and watching.
Always.
Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, Unlaced. Make sure that you check us out on Unlaced.family. We still have sizes left in our friends and family shirts. Make sure you get those. Still free shipping?
Yep.
Free shipping. So make sure you guys check that out. Tell a friend. Cop for yourself. Cop for.
Feel free and cop if you want to be on the early access list.
That's the second time he said it. We're not saying it again.
Just
letting you know, we're not saying it again. So make sure you guys cop. You can watch all our episodes also on Unlaced.family. Make sure you follow us on our social media, Unlaced X Podcast and Unlaced X Threads on IG. To get all the latest drops and clips and all that stuff and interact with us. Please talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Share, comment, like, subscribe, all that nonsense that you have to say at the end of the videos. Any updates with any drops that people should know about just yet, or are we waiting?
I think by sometime next week, we'll have everything in. We'll have product photos. We'll have the website ready. We'll have early access ready.
That's the third time.
And we'll just have content in general to carry that release. I briefly remember it is our shirt with the LAPC, our collab pizzeria t-shirt And then we have a simple summer t-shirt. It's a lighter garment. It's a little bit lighter, something just to wear around. And we call that one the Varsity Retro. And yeah, real quick, those two will hold us down for the summer, create some revenue, and then push forward for fall winter.
Yeah. Okay.
Which fall winter is looking kind of stacked right now, so
yeah,
it's always good. Yeah.
I need the top and bottoms, bro.
You need the top and bottoms.
I need the top and bottoms.
I
need the top and bottoms.
I want the bottoms to complement both tops, if that makes sense.
No, yeah,
so I don't,
100%.
I definitely don't want two different tops and bottoms.
Yeah, no, I want it to be interchangeable.
Yeah, so
on the mood.
Definitely make a general bottom, but the two tops will be like design heavy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
Mm-hmm.
Please watch all our past episodes. Please cop all our past clothes. All the drops are there. Anything else I'm forgetting?
I think we're good now.
No. Shout out Manny and Christina. Baby number 2 on the way.
Baby number deuce.
Gender reveal coming this weekend. So
via Zoom or what?
Nah, we're gonna be there.
Nice.
Yeah, so gotta either wear our pink or blue, depending on what team we want to be on.
Okay.
So
if you don't just wear a mask in that color, and there you go, bro.
I don't know what team I want to be on yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I want to do Team Blue just because,
Is there? Do they already have a son or a daughter already?
Daughter,
what are they?
Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have a daughter.
So I don't know. Like I kind of want the chaos that comes with 2 daughters in the household.
Yeah.
Just for them to experience that, but I also would want
an older sister, younger brother duo. You don't get that as often. It's usually the brother's usually older.
The Cheryl and Reggie Miller vibe.
Oh, true. Because
Manny's tall. So get the Cheryl Reggie vibe.
Cheryl and Reggie. Okay.
Get them both going to college. Dropping buckets.
Shooting, fucking from downtown.
Exactly.
Bottoms up.
Oh no. I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right.
You
already fucked up, Chris.
Gabe said, "What up?"
Oh, I can hear him.
Oh, he said, "What up?" Yeah, you can hear him.
I can hear him.
Yeah. So just wanted to.
What are you guys talking about today?
We ended it. We're ending it now.
We just ended.
We're ending it now.
Ask Gabe if you like the unions, the photos they dropped.
Tell him, bro. Tell him how I gave him a 0.
Wait. Can you hear him? Can he hear you?
Jeremy, can you hear me?
I doubt it.
Jeremy.
I don't think he can't hear you.
No, he can't.
See, we gotta get that last connect.
Yeah.
What'd you give it? You gave him a 4 out of 10, right?
I gave him.
That's what you gave him?
Yeah.
I'm a man. Look, man. I just want them to do good. I want them to, because they're going to be everywhere. So I want to kind of like them.
The color scheme?
Hold on. I think I'm the. All right, here we go. All right, go ahead, Gabe.
I just don't like the shoe. Like, it's just not good looking shoe. It's just, it let me down.
I agree. I mean, from what they came up with the ones, and then they dropped that. Yeah, it's a big letdown, but I gotta see it in person.
I'm not buying the hype though. I'm definitely not gonna try and lose a leg over them.
But I don't know. I'm still trying to get my one, so we'll see.
Oh, true. Hey, Jeremy ready to drop the bando on those. I seen some. He's ready.
For the right price.
Ready for the bando.
Nah. Jeremy out here dropping shoes left and right, dropping money on shoes left and right.
We just don't know.
Out of our tax bracket now.
I see him with those Asia exclusives. He's just going after whatever he wants.
Yeah,
the man can't be told no. That's it.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it is.
That's a working man.
I learned from the best.
That's a working man, bro.
He learned from the best.
I learned from the best. What can I say?
Oh well. He learned from you, Chris.
He learned from you.
I definitely learned from Gabe.
He learned from you. Yeah, exactly.
If this is like early 2010, Chris, then yeah.
Yeah, he learned from you.
Oh well. Well, I mean, I'm ready to drop that bando with him, so I fuck it.
Yeah.
Bando.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, Jeremy. We're gonna finish off the show. Just
All right.
All right, young player.
we just wanted
Later, bro.
to give you a little FaceTime on the show for a little bit.
All right. Thanks for calling me. I'll hit you guys.
All right, Jim.
All right, Birdie. Sorry, bro. We can just like edit out the audio from that 5-second conversation.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, easy.
Yeah, definitely.
There's like as soon as he said mentioned
it, it was well.
That's out the window now. So
yeah, you gotta cut it out. Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, so
maybe you can just put something on the screen that says Jeremy will notify you when he wants to. Something like that, you know.
Jeremy doing big things. That's all you need to know. Jeremy out here doing big things.
Big things, man. Big things.
Yeah. So but yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. We are going to be I wanted to give that update. So me and Gabe have been discussing, and we want to give you guys more content more frequently and more kind of like on a schedule for you guys to be able to know when things are coming. So we are going to, with Gas or Pass, we're going to start working on giving you guys a cut of Gas or Pass. Sorry.
Okay.
For you guys to have for the weekend releases, just to just kind of like our little guide of what we think about shoes, that are coming out that weekend. And you guys can be able to see that right then and not see shoes that have come out a week before or not coming out for a couple more weeks. We want to kind of give you that right then and there. So we are working on making sure that we have the podcast will come out Friday. So we will have podcasts. We will shoot podcasts Friday, and then you also get Gas or Pass, of course, with the show. But then the second week you will get Gas or Pass on that Thursday or Friday, depending on the releases for that week.
And it would just be a Gas or Pass segment.
It would just be a Gas or Pass because we're going to start spacing out our show to start focusing solely on content, adding content, I should say. So you guys will get, your podcast every 2 weeks, and then you will get content, but you'll get Gas or Pass every week. And as time goes on, we're going to be filling those days with more content based on what you guys are looking for. So if you are watching this, please give us input on what you guys would like to see, what you guys would want to do.
Tell them.
We want this to be as interactive as possible. So if it's something that you guys want to do that you want to do with us, let us know. We are looking at trying to work on getting some reviews done. We're also looking at possibly answering some of your guys' questions, like any of your sneaker questions that you guys have. Please let us know. We want to be able to go do any ideas that you guys have that will make you guys want to come and listen and watch us talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So, but we will be filling those days in with content. So just know you guys will start seeing these episodes every other week. And you will see content in between those weeks that are going to be new and a little bit more focused on certain things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Basically just trying to create a schedule to make things more easier to follow along with as a listener, and really just building consistency going forward with how we put out our content.
Yeah, and it helps us because we have so many different things that we're trying to work on, and especially just like in our personal life and stuff. We want to be able to have time to space out for everything and not kind of just come at you guys randomly with shows and stuff. So this will help be able to do that and be able to focus on everything and start, putting time into the clothing line, putting time into the show, putting time into other content, and also putting time into our personal lives to be able to, do the things that we need to do. As Gabe spoke at the beginning of the show, you know, making sure that we have time to be able to mentally be 100% here, ready to create and entertain you guys. So, yeah. So,
next step kind of thing.
yeah, true.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that was episode what, 19?
19? Europe.
19. Ooh, almost at 20.
Dang, the big
Almost
2-0.
The big dub. The dub is when we get our dub. The dub is when we get our dub.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Who wants to be on episode 20?
Well,
yeah.
No applicants.
I just read the comments. Nah, I'm okay.
No.
I'm busy that day. So yeah.
Don't even bother asking me. You know, freaking comment. Whatever, guys.
Just Asher unsubscribed.
Aw, damn.
Like, damn.
Well,
yes. You know. But yeah.
It is.
So episode 19, that's a wrap. Thank you guys. Peace out, Gabe.
Cut.